Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Choose Your Roll, your favorite show on the internet, and one that is finally back from their safari overseas. You can't prove me wrong. I am your DM extraordinaire, AJ, and on Mondays, well, some Mondays, I get to be a very tall, happy woman named Clover, so I get to be three things that I'm not. And, we're gonna start our introductions as we always do with Kat.
Hello, I'm Kat. Tonight I'm playing Flora, the Tiefling Wizard. It's been a while, but yeah, I think I can still manage that. And I also every other Mondays get to play a very tall, happy woman as
One
Clover's
thing
sister,
I can
Chrysanthemum.
confirm Kat's not. That's all.
Okay. Hello everyone, I'm Odin, I play Dahlia. It's been a while for the characters, so don't expect good voice. Don't expect any good voice ever, actually. I am the GM for the One Piece game. We're unfortunately going to have to put the Star Wars one on hold. So, yeah. But I at least get to keep the One Piece game, which makes me very happy. So, yeah.
I don't have a mic.
And then we skip the green one.
Hi, I'm Selkus. I play Peleus, and man, it's been a hot minute, but good to be back. Hopefully, nothing bad happens today. Hopefully.
I want to fight something.
Hi guys, I'm Toma. I play Scrap, the Kobold Alchemist, and you heard it here first, folks. Cat's happy to be tied up.
What?
Dude, hey,
What?
he is right.
What? What?
Now to undercut that,
Hold on a second.
I have good news for the friends in this group. Season 4 of Space confirmed.
Hey!
Yo!
Yes!
Space!
Okay, genuinely kind of happy about that.
I fucking love
I know.
space.
Yeah, hashtag the Orville is coming, confirmed by Gordon Malloy. They start filming next year.
Oh, hell yeah.
But, to earn a reroll, the one person who didn't watch Space with us, Kat.
Yeah.
Boo!
She does not like Star Trek, don't boo her.
Boo.
Maybe if we tie her up, she'll be more comfortable.
Oh my
I'll
god.
give you a D.
You're still on that.
Stelkus, I will give you a D roll, which is, I make you take disadvantage on something.
Anyways, last time we played, I haven't even started and I lost my place. Last session, the Far Wide Guild decided to finally tackle this famine that's been going on. Starting close to home, they asked Hara about her family farm and Apis, how the bees are doing. With nothing strange about that, they make their way out to the farms. I can tell I wrote this tired. Flora, Dahlia, Scrap, and Apis start with a pig farm where they met a farmer by the name of Victor. They learned that he was attempting to genetically engineer a new species of pig, but nothing from the conversation lended any suspicion on the guild's part, though he did inform them of a particularly unfriendly farmer that lived further up north, so naturally, that's where they went next. Upon arriving at the farm, they met with a Goliath named Gorim, I hope I'm pronouncing that correctly, who was unfriendly, as they were warned, but did agree to speak with us briefly. Where we learned his herd had been thinning out. He was losing cattle due to a lack of natural grazing. The group confirming the fields did look rather barren. However, Gorim was unwilling to cooperate much further after that. So we sent Apis back to speak with the cattle and see what the animals themselves could tell us. Which I don't remember what they said, but we did get something back on that.
We also bribed the farmer to keep us updated.
We did. Meanwhile, Peleus and Yordrick accepted a job to escort a caravan of food. Something about dead chickens, I believe. Alongside an inexperienced group of adventurers. The idea being that perhaps we could learn more. See, y'all can't do that while I'm talking. The idea being that perhaps we could learn more if the caravan is potentially ambushed, like the last one was. A stretch, but our only lead at this time. After work was handled, the group again split up, Scrap and Dahlia making some more explosion art, which is what I'm going to call it from now on, of a raven with butterflies that came out pretty good. Flora spent some time with Zedric before he left town. Yordric and Peleus never finished with work, went to see Inspector Shrine, and retrieved a bit more information on what had happened during the last ambush, giving the group a bit more to be prepared for. And the last thing we saw was most of the group having a chance meeting at the front door, where Scrap revealed that he found microbes missing from the soil sample he'd taken at the steer farm, leaving the group to speculate on this new information.
I learned what a bacteria was.
Hopefully that's decent after a month of not playing.
Yeah, I'll give you one on principle, as it was just your turn. And now I roll the magic d6 to see who we start with. Well, you will all be starting at home, except Yordric, who will be chasing down leads with Inspector Shine.
Wait, there's 4 of us. You just want to roll a d4?
Yes.
He's got a point.
I'm rolling a yellow one, so it'll still hit Selkas.
Okay.
No! Yordric will be out chasing leads with Inspector Shine. Until next session. And then we start with 1, 2, 3, 4. We start with Toma.
Oh my god, guys, it finally happened.
Well, it's a different die this time.
It only took, what, 60 episodes?
65.
63.
65.
It only took 65 episodes, but we got him.
Yeah, well, Toma, you are home. You are with everybody on your go.
So I would like to be out with the statue that we made.
Okay, so you are. Good for you.
And he's gonna be sort of just doing a quick prayer to his god as he's going to dedicate his shovel to its worship.
Do we finally have a name?
I believe it was Knowledge Seeker.
I didn't know if you settled on that. But yes, as you pray before your newly constructed dual shrine, which is definitely a thing, your shovel basks in a glowing blue light. Its damage type is now locked to Radiant. But now you have Knowledge Seeker.
Awesome. And it's the bonus damage is locked to Radiant, or
Yes.
all of the damage?
Remember the feature that gives you that bonus force damage?
Yeah.
Radiant.
Awesome. Ta-da!
Whoa, hey now.
1 Radiant.
Yeah.
Well, Dahlia, you said we needed holy weapons.
Yeah,
at
that's
that.
true.
And then Scrap walked back into the kitchen.
Yep, they just walked by to the kitchen. He's got this, like, radiantly glowing shovel. I got my thing done.
Yep, now his shovel has a reflective surface to the head of it, rather than the grungy, bloody, dented mess it was.
Well, it certainly looks better.
Thank you. I can read books in my sleep with this.
What?
Huh.
It is about dinner time if you guys want to test it. If you want to give him a book you guys know and he doesn't.
Quick.
I'm tempted because I'm literally looking to my left right now at a book I actually have next to me.
Quick, who has the Kama Sutra? Just
Why did you just grab a bone?
Scrap, there is sacred knowledge in here that you have never known. Read it well.
But does anyone have a book in their inventory?
I have a couple, yeah.
Yeah, you want to stress test this, or you want to just believe him?
We believed Yordrik when he started predicting the weather, and that turned out
Oh, he
all
controls the weather.
Right. Right, controls. Easy to predict what you control.
Here, Strap, have this book on classic Narabani ramen recipes.
Just looking through it. Is it just recipes?
A little bit, though I will say the author definitely puts in some of their personal life into this.
Okay.
Yeah,
Does it specify how to make these kinds of noodles, or do I have to find that out somewhere?
Oh no, it'll tell you how.
Awesome.
I mean, it's cooking, so it's chemical kind of reaction, so I figured maybe this will work.
Even with my extensive knowledge of alchemy, I find that cooking is best done to taste, otherwise it becomes bland and soulless.
Okay. Okay. Well, we got...
You weren't expecting that answer, were you?
No, I was just kind of looking at you like, so do you not want the book?
I don't think he cares what he's reading.
Alright, well, we got a couple days here before we have to head out and potentially deal with the cult. I'm gonna check that dead giant out tomorrow. Anyone else want to come?
It's recommended you all go.
Yeah, I mean, don't really have much else to do. Although, Dahlia, before we go out to escort this caravan, I think we could do with sitting down and coming up with a solid plan.
I do have notes.
As do I.
Alright. To the war room. Anyone else want to join us? More minds make less work.
Why not?
I'll see what I can contribute.
Perfect. So, anything particular you're going for, or?
Well, first things first, information. Do we know how big this this cart is?
You?
Looks over to Peleus.
About a few.
If you didn't ask, the answer is going to be about a few.
Yeah. Not exactly sure on the size of the caravan itself, no. Although they're only hiring, presumably, around 8 or so guards. So...
7 now that Yordrik's busy.
Yeah. So,
Well...
not exactly the largest shipment, I could imagine. Probably, maybe 1 to 3.
Still, we can work on with that.
Mm-hmm. So it'll be just us and the other group of adventurers that you agreed to work with?
Alright. Us and whoever else they might have, but those are likely to be non-combatants, so I don't think we can rely on them if a fight should break out.
Alright.
Well, I'm confused. Are we actually escorting people along with the food, or are we just...
Presumably, I believe they have someone who's going to be driving the cart, yes.
So there'll be at
Got us
least
to guard, not to
one civilian involved.
potentially.
Likely be at least one driver. There's gonna be people handling the actual selling and buying of things.
I'd expect around probably 7 to 10 people, if not more.
Mm-hmm.
Depending on the size of the caravan. We can actually just swing by tomorrow and ask, so...
Perhaps we should get that information before we really, come up with a plan that might need to be changed.
True.
Well, we can think on the road as well. We'll have time before we can expect some kind of ambush. They won't try to, well, come after us too
I'd
close to the
rather
city.
We
not.
can
I'd
do
rather
that.
be
They're not going-
prepared.
They're not going to be waiting right outside of the gate for us, Flora.
So,
Mm.
my personal opinion is no matter what, we should probably have Pallius and I guess now just Scrap, and the 3 other people kind of watch over the cart mainly, while me and you kind of right ahead looking for any potential dangers.
Well, just a thought that I had. What if during this escort, we all make ourselves appear to be just civilians?
Crap looks down at lab coat.
I could do that.
See, if we do that, then we do potentially have an advantage if they decide to ambush it. They won't be expecting much in the form of combat, at the very
And
least.
if we look like an
Catch them
easier
off guard.
target, they're more likely to attempt to ambush us in the first place. So.
Well, that's
It
kind
will
of what we are
give
trying
us
to
the
do.
advantage.
Well, they're trying to put people to sleep, right?
Yeah.
What if we got that elf guy who's looking for them to come along? Isn't he, like, immune to magic sleep?
Who?
Holmst?
Who?
I'm talking about Tristan.
Oh.
No, I'm gonna veto that.
What elf makes sense?
Don't care, you're not bringing your other PC into this game till it's your time to play him.
You have to die twice, Scrap.
Yeah, you will have to die twice.
Or wait until someone else does.
Yep.
Alright, well...
So, Flora, you're a soldier. Presumably you worked in small squads before. How would you go about a simple defense, really?
Well, like I said, the first thing that comes to mind is leaving under the guise of civilians. I think it'll help with giving us an advantage. And I'm thinking surprise is going to be our friend in any possible encounter. They need to not know that we're able to defend ourselves, but we also need to employ tactics that they wouldn't see coming, which admittedly I'm still sort of working on. Thankfully we have a couple of days, but if anybody has ideas that might initially seem strange, by all means, throw them out there. They might actually prove useful.
Well, this cult's likely headed by a caster. From what we've learned, they're likely to try to stay back if we have someone who can attack them from behind, in some sense. That might be good. They're likely to send most of their chaff forward to try to overwhelm us.
Yeah,
It
if
wouldn't
they
surprise me if one or two stay back to help guard them, but...
Well...
I like the idea of not looking like the guards of the caravan. They're less likely to try and put us to sleep if they didn't put... We're just part of the civilians.
My recommendation also is, and this is a little weird, because we could have some civilians and people just put some caltrops in their pockets so that when they fall due to falling asleep, they just prick themselves.
AJ, buff game, would that work?
Can you run it by me in simple terms? Sorry, I was looking at my notes.
Like a calp trap normally deals like 1 point of damage when you step on it. If someone put a calp trap in their pocket, fell on it,
Knowing that they're likely to be put to sleep.
would it basically game the system of, yeah, you put me to sleep and I'm knocked prone, but I'm gonna basically get up on my own afterwards.
It's purposely putting something in your pocket so that when you fall from being put to sleep, you are going to get stabbed by something.
It's
so that way
basically
you wake up.
forcing a pinch on yourself to wake you up.
Yeah.
I will allow that at a disadvantaged, moderate to hard acrobatics check to fall the right way, because you could fall the exact opposite direction.
Well, it's up to the people for that, because
Yeah.
so it gives
I
them
guess-
a chance.
And also,
Yeah.
some people waking up is better than no people waking up.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, true, for sure. I wanted to clear it with AJ, because technically that's not like raw how that item, so...
No, yeah, because you have to, technically you spend the whole thing, but...
Yeah.
I'm willing to
So-
allow. It would be very hard to pull off, but it has logic behind it. So much like the first season of Yu-Gi-Oh, I tentatively allow this.
All right. Well, some things I feel like we should learn is, you know, if the caravan's big enough, maybe we can teach them how to circle the wagons, so that way it's more defensive for them. That way, there's at least a barrier for them.
Yeah, an idea has kind of come about. Not fully, but if you'll give me a minute, she just kind of starts like just sketching on a piece of paper. She's gathering her thoughts. Something I learned is simulated disorder can be advantageous.
Can I lead people on an acting class?
So if we make part of the plan looking like there's no plan.
Exactly. Upon attack, and she's just gonna kind of like start making little marks around the very crude drawing of the cart. We're all to look like civilians.
Mhm.
So, upon their approach, we tell everyone to, of course, act panicked or, but keeping in mind that their main goal is to move closer to the caravan, which makes sense. That is somewhere you'd want to go for some sort of protection. And we... This might sound a little far-fetched, but perhaps we can arm the citizens, in a sense, with some stowed-away weapons within the cart.
I mean, my suggestion was that after they rounded it so it's not so easy to attack them, we could just give them some crossbows or bows for them to fire at them with.
Mm-hmm. So it's simulated disorder. It looks like panic. It's going to give the enemy a sense of confidence as they charge in, only to be met with a full planned defense. And the idea is that those of us within the groups will surround those surrounding the cart as a line of defense for them. But we make it look like we're all rushing into the cart.
Yeah, that could work. Now that brings up the question for the second group who's going to work with us. Are they going to do the same, or will we use them as a sort of makeshift, regular-looking guard? Because they're probably not going to buy that a caravan's not completely unprotected.
You have a point there.
Granted, they'll also need to be in on the game.
If I may make a suggestion, we're going to be dealing with people that aren't trained in tactics. The people that are going to be actually handling the caravan, I doubt you can get them to feign this sort of behavior. If we're attacked, they're going to be expecting us to defend them, and otherwise they're probably going to be panicking.
True.
I don't think we can really rely upon them to execute such a maneuver.
I think the most we can ask for them is to circle the carts, because that at least gives them an idea for protection, and that'll be the first thing on their mind.
I
If
think,
it's allowed
yeah,
by
I
the
think for
terrain.
most people it's best just to give them a simple instruction to follow in the event of an emergency.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
Circle
Which
wagon.
is simply all we're doing.
Exactly, so I wouldn't really worry about arming them. If they're unarmed and not a threat, and they're potential recruits for the cult, they're unlikely to be targeted if they're knocked unconscious. So as
True.
for their lives, we probably don't have to worry too much about them, as long as we can take care of the opponents.
If we do have them circle the wagons, I'd prefer if someone was still in there with them. Scrap, you can kind of fight from afar, so it's probably the best decision.
I think it perhaps best for Scrap to be riding along if there's room in the cart.
Yeah.
It'll keep him elevated, make it easier for him to throw his bombs.
If we're not gonna do the scouting solution, which I
It
can
is-
scout alone if needed, otherwise I'll probably have to stay with Palius for a secondary support, since Jordrik's not
You-
here.
Do you want to bring your horse along, Dahlia?
A little.
I agree
way
with
you
being
want
in
it.
the cart. It's hard to aim when I'm staring at everyone's knees.
Exactly, and you can use the cart. The interior of the cart is covered potentially. So, Dahlia, if you want to scout ahead, bring your horse along. You'll be able to keep pace with the caravan.
Cool.
Ooh, we get to bring the horse into a danger situation.
It doesn't involve in the fight. As soon as it fights, it runs off.
Better
Oh.
keep it that way.
Do you guys still have the mana potion?
Yes.
I don't think they've used them yet. So, if we have multiple wagons and can circle them, and we're in a terrain where we can circle them, we'll just make sure to talk with the workers about that sort of thing. Flora, I assume you can take care of that.
I've
Mhm.
got it. We give every cart a pitcher of coffee.
I could make coffee.
That was sure a thing, he said.
That was a strategy.
All right. Well, either way, there's going to be some things we have to worry about. You know, where to set up our camps when we have to rest.
Definitely something to keep in mind. Actually, I was
I'll stay with
half
the cart.
considering going out at least as far as I can before needing to be back. Sort of taking a look at the route that we're gonna have to take.
You're just taking a recognized road.
Well, Flora, we want to check out the giants, so how about we do that, and we'll circle around on our way back and follow the road back. Assuming they're close enough to do so, not in the complete opposite directions.
I'll
for me.
say, if you guys want to go check out the giant, it'll take your time when you get back. Okay, time to go on the next day.
Okay. I'd say, yeah, let's just...
Just for the
Let's go
sake
check out the-
of moving things along, we're gonna use that time.
Then I guess we'll just check out the caravans before heading out the next day.
Mhm.
Yep, we'll play by ear tomorrow when we see them all.
my
So
recom-
above game.
Mhm.
I was just gonna say, so above game, current game plan that I'm gathering is Blaze is gonna stay with the carts because he's the Anvil. Dolly is gonna scout ahead with her horse, or behind potentially, just wherever. Scrap is gonna stay on the cart because it gives him an elevated position and potentially cover. And Flora, we don't really have a spot for you, so where do you want to be in all this? Just so we go in there, with a plan.
Probably with the cart as well.
Okay. You don't want to go with Dahlia, or I mean, I guess her horse can seat both of them, right? Didn't it?
It can, but
Yeah.
I'll remind you, your job is to guard this cart, and if only some of you are there, you're not really doing your job.
True. Yeah. Dahlia's scouting ahead. That's still.
One person's got head makes sense.
Which is why
Setting
initially when we had Yordrick here, 3 of us at the cart and 2 of us scouting made sense, but now that
Correct.
only 4
But
of
things
us,
changed.
Dahlia
Yep.
can only scout alone at that point, yeah.
Yep. Gotcha. All right. Well.
Oh. So, 2 other things. One, I need to stop by Soup tomorrow real quick. I just need to put in an order for a new cloak. And 2 is, in case we need to tell the caravan to run, would anyone be against the idea of at least giving everyone some caltrops and ball bearings to throw down while they're running?
Not in the slightest.
Good idea.
Cheap, easy to use, and you really don't need to be trained with them.
Yeah,
She has point. The use is just, and I dropped it.
Exactly. It's a fantastic thing for when you're just a regular person.
Yeah, no, I do love the simplicity of, I did it.
Right?
yeah, that's not something they need to be trained on, but could prove useful.
Can you spill a snack? You can use Kelcha.
Yeah.
Just
Alright.
cover the road in caltrops so that every wagon through that area in the next month will have problems.
Well, that's someone else's issue.
We lead them on a high-speed chase, and we use the kelp traps as like an oil slick.
It's honestly a good idea. Because I...
Actually, not the worst idea.
Yeah.
You know, we honestly need any form we can take in turning this to our advantage because we're dealing with an enemy that
Well,
we don't know much about.
if they're-
We don't know how many people they're going to attack with.
Flora.
When. Sorry.
No, it's fine. The best solution to that is if you have an enemy that is already stationed in a spot and is comfortable there, make them move.
Exactly, which is why we make the caravan look as prime a target as any. They'll have to descend upon us.
I've got it. I'll just long-range launch bombs at him as
Great
artillery.
idea. Actually, if you do that, make sure to hit any kind of supplies that they have first.
Scrap, we have you on the mortar.
If by
And-
mortar you mean just cat
Just
holds it in
your
his tail and
arms.
yeets it, then yeah.
You fucking wields you like an M32 grenade launcher. Flora, fire a warning shot.
Warning, you've been shot.
Mm-hmm.
Would anyone like bombs made for them?
Yes.
Let me just check if I still have that teleport bomb or not. I think I might have used
Oh,
it.
I would love a new teleport bomb.
Oh wait, I have 2 bombs. I'm good.
I got 3 bombs. I could just use
I
a
don't know
teleport
what they
bomb.
do, but I'm good.
Cat, they're just damage. It's just fire damage.
Ooh, can you give me some bombs that take a minute to blow up?
He does not have formula for delay bombs. No.
Damn.
Oh
No.
yeah, I do actually still have my one teleport
Nope.
bomb. I just haven't used it yet.
All of his bombs are one and done.
Do you have like string that I could like tie them all to and light on fire? Like an old timey like comic?
An old timey.
What?
Dahlia, we're in the old times. What are you talking about?
Well, I'm not exactly sure what you're referring to, because most of my bombs, they just sort of smash once they land. And
Yeah, they're not
metal mix.
fuse based. His bombs are not fuse based. They're contact chemical reactions.
I don't know. I'm not the alchemist here. That's why I have to ask.
That's why I've told you that they smash on contact and then combine.
Damn it. I was hoping that when I was scouting I could find their camp and just set up bombs. Oh, that'd be awesome.
Dahlia, you're very capable, but please don't try to one-man army assault their camp.
I'm not going to do that.
Depends on how
So-
unguarded the camp is. I mean,
Anyone else? Never mind.
We're getting
So,
a bit of a
next
head
level, I
start.
can delay bombs for up to a minute.
What's a level?
I'm saying that above
Yeah,
game.
I know.
Yeah.
Alright. So, sounds like that's what we have planned for tomorrow. We'll go ask the caravan. I'll set in my order, grab some caltrops and some ball bearings, and just head on out for the giant corpse.
So who needs new teleport bombs or what?
Me!
I'm good. I have one teleport bomb, so.
What about Flora?
Cat.
I
Tell me
mean, I have Misty Steps, so
say, did we say telefrags cost extra?
Pretty sure.
I know
Yeah,
that we
yeah, I
have.
thought so.
I know we have the rule of. you
We're
can
also
only
in
make
town,
one.
so.
I know, but it still will always cost money to make bombs that other people can use, and specialty bombs will be costing extra.
I'm fine with that. The normal bomb cost is 2 silver, so
I think 6 is fair for a teleporter.
it's fine.
Literal telefrag.
So I'm just making one then?
I think so. Yeah. I mean, how many can you make in within the time? Because we were gonna go check out the body today as well. I think.
Well, you were gonna
Oh,
the next morning. You guys were gonna go,
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
dinner time right now.
and then it'll be okay. You got back. Go to bed. Time for work.
Hmm.
Okay.
Yeah, what do people want for dinner?
I feel like, and he's looking at the ramen book you gave me, if you made something like this, it would give me a better idea for how it's supposed to taste, and I'd learn more.
All right then. I'm doing pork then.
Ha.
Sounds yummy.
Wait, why'd
Why
you
was
do?
that laugh worthy?
Yeah, well, why?
Because we're hunting the pig
Because-
cult.
Because the pig called and you're making pork. I thought. Never mind. I thought you were more clever than you were.
You can poison his. That's fine.
Is it-
He resists it. You can poison Selkus.
she just looks at him quietly, goes into the kitchen. Laura, you want to help?
Yeah, sure.
Cool.
Wouldn't mind another little Dahlia cooking class.
All right. Now,
The
Dahlia, add a
tools.
telefrag to your inventory.
all right.
And I will, and if you do want to poison him in any way, even just to throw up, just text me. What? You resist it. You'll be fine.
No, I'm laughing along with you. I was being a shit.
All right. So, fill up the bowl with water. I'll get the noodles ready.
Well, that I can do.
Also, she'll walk over to Flora. Quick question. I mean this in a legitimate way, not as in like a metaphor for anything. Does your back hurt? Cause my back hurts. Did we do something?
Um,
I feel like I need a chiropractor.
I don't feel anything out of the ordinary above game unless I'm missing something that I forgot about.
What?
Whatever.
Harrying this guild.
It's not. That's why she's. That literally that idea is why she was like. This has no other meaning.
Oh,
Oh, so abstract.
just
Like,
went
what the fuck?
right over Flora's head too. That's perfect.
I mean, I don't know where you're going with that. I mean, if you're gonna be that way, you can give the telefrag back.
I said that was literally the way that she did not intend for it to go.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay. Well, Dahlia, roll the thing. I was half tempted to make Flora cook's tools to boil water.
Yeah,
And
you
it
burned it.
burnt.
Hey, brain cell.
Well, what else? How else do you fail boiling water?
All right.
It's all gone.
Forgets about it.
Boiled way too much.
Shakabada. So they're all poisoned.
Yeah, you all have an awful time. The pork is underdone. You've all spent the day on all night on a shitter or one or the other rotating, except Yordrick.
Dahlia comes down the next morning. Okay. I think the pork may have been spoiled.
Oh yeah, you all come out with
Oh my god.
Actually, no. We'll see who's feeling worse in the next morning with con saves.
Okay.
8.
Fail!
Yeah.
Fail! Just passed.
Yeah.
I subtracted his 4 from 20. Cat that was
9,
general, but
yep.
failed. Pallius is fine. He resists poison.
Oh.
You all feel like your stomachs don't exist anymore.
I feel like there's a
Scrap's
void
just-
inside of me, but other than that, I feel fine.
Scrap's just holding the book. Dahlia, this book says it's not supposed to do that.
I know. I think the pork was bad.
Yeah, everyone's holding their stomach. Pallius, you're just whistling. Yeah, you got it all out the night before.
Mm-hmm. So, who's ready to go look at an old rotting body?
I fucking hate you.
Scrap just grows up in a potted plant.
Alright. I really didn't want to have to use all these. She just cast Restoration on her
Yeah,
Flora and
boom,
Scrap.
boom, boom, boom. And your stomachs are back.
Okay.
Okay, yeah.
I love that spell.
It's such a
Worse
good
than I
It's
think.
such a good way to burn spell slots with inconvenience.
I fucking love doing it. I did it to an alcoholic in another campaign recently. It's been great.
I think everyone who
Okay.
has lesser restoration has used it to just get rid of someone's alcohol.
Well, who's riding with whose pet? I assume you wanted to get there in a good amount of time.
Yeah.
Yeah, real quick, I'm gonna put in what I'm ordering from soup because I would have
Yeah, you do that.
quickly done that.
I choose not the bird that hates me.
Okay, you get to ride on the stern horse. No, he's not stern. He's professional.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that horse is a consummate professional.
Yeah.
Can the bird support 2 people?
I can. It could have supported the scrap.
Hmm.
It'll support 1 normal person and a scrap.
We risk it.
Dahlia's
Put him in a-
looking over
put
at
him in a scrap
Tofu
pack.
at the 6 foot, like what, 1 tiefling. It's
Oh
like-
no, I'm thinking about putting
It's
scrap
not-
on the bird.
It's not scrap you have to worry about, it's what scrap will do to the bird you have to worry about.
That is true. You have 2 of the light characters, so you can't have Scrap and Dahlia ride together.
Like I
And
said,
Floor's the
but-
bastard,
Scrap
so
will
I
ride
guess
the
there's only
bird,
really
but if the
one way.
bird causes problems,
Yeah.
Scrap is not
There's
afraid
only
to
one way
hurt
to
the
do
bird.
it.
Hmm?
I guess I have to ride bitch. Alright. On the motorcycle.
So you hop
With
on the
legs.
you hop on the back of the horse. Dahlia, you just hear slight snickering.
He in the bitch
What-
seat.
What's so funny?
Nothing. Sorry, I remembered a joke my grandfather told me.
Really,
What?
what was?
We should get going.
Hold on. Performance check to see how cool you play this off.
Revs the fucking reins and peels off.
She's awkward
Dahlia's
as
doing
fuck
great.
about it.
Anyway, the horse just takes off and Pally's do fly back a little.
The entire time Pally's going, "What's the joke, Dahlia?" She's
What? I
like-
can't hear you over the engine.
Flora's gonna give Tofu some, some good boy jerky before subjecting him to carrying scrap.
Once you point him in a direction, he's just going. Scrap, it's
Hey.
a fair. Scrap, are you willing to ride in a backpack?
I mean, he doesn't really care. If bird doesn't bite him, he won't bite the bird.
No, bird's not. It's more like getting bucked off. This bird is not exactly saddled.
Yeah. So.
I can't wait to mess up your back even more.
Yeah, okay. Scrap's in the backpack like Yoda. Scraps, feel free to dispense wisdom. Or tell her to train. As it does take a while to get there, as you just go as fast as you can through the woods.
Laura,
Hmm?
why don't you own a saddle?
I don't really need one.
Okay,
The contents of your backpack hitting me constantly says otherwise.
Oh, they risking the contents of your backpack disagree.
Whereas Dahlia has that bougie shadow bag.
Yeah, no, she got that custom saddle. It is
comfortable as-
monogrammed.
Comfortable as fuck for whoever
Yeah.
rides.
It's got shock absorbing in it.
Oh my god.
Listen, I can see what Tofu thinks about a saddle, but I'm not gonna make any promises.
Imagine his head just goes 180. Okay, so as you get there, as you approach a clear, con saves all around, not for anything that bad, but just cause.
And I may want to refresh.
You need it above a 10.
14.
Alright.
Okay, everyone above a 10 doesn't puke.
Refreshing roll 20.
Go ahead. As you approach the clearing, a putrid stench assaults your senses, growing stronger and stronger with each trot closer. Before you lies an enormous, lifeless body of a female hill giant. Half of her face grotesquely rotted, the decay having consumed her features at an unnaturally rapid pace.
Oh God.
Her flesh has liquefied into a rancid puddle, a sickening pool of decay spreading out from her massive form. The air buzzes with the activity of wildlife as all the animals of the forest, insects, animals, birds, have swarmed over to start devouring the body. And they remain completely oblivious or indifferent to your presence.
Huh.
For context, do we above game know what a whale fall is?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, you've essentially witnessed a whale fall.
But on land.
Yep, land whale fall.
Scrap puts on his alchemist fume mask.
Oxygen!
So,
Yes, for those who don't know, a whale fall is when a whale dies in the middle of the water, its body falls to the floor, and essentially becomes its own ecosystem.
Yep. Pretty neat.
Dahlia's gonna get a rag out, douse it in some water, and put it over her mouth.
Yeah, just... The horse
Mm-hmm.
looks at you. Dolly, roll animal handling is to determine its intent.
Does it want to eat?
6. I am not
Good.
rolling well.
No, you're good. I'll say it's good enough. It's just... It looks distressed by the smell.
She'll help Palace, like, gesture him to get off. She'll be like, alright,
Yeah,
I'm gonna take my horse a little a ways.
Yeah, let's go put him over there.
Yes, this is absolutely fine.
While
I'm
you're-
gonna get off and I'm gonna pull up the mask on the outfit.
Yeah,
While you're doing that, can I check what killed this thing?
You can roll an investigation check.
Oh yeah, I guess we would be
Really
wearing
get
our
up in there.
outfits.
Yeah, now place comes with one. Well, Scrap, you don't see any puncture wounds on the body. I'll give you that aren't, animal teeth. What you can find of the body. Floor, would you like to try while you're here? Tofu does not seem to care.
It does not surprise me.
Tofu takes a bite.
Oh.
And then he's not that much into it.
Well,
Tofu.
try
try
everything
it.
once, they say.
Yep.
Yeah, I'll be looking around for any...
You can roll investigation too.
Yeah, 17.
Yeah, it's a pass. So that seems to have been killed by pure necrosis. Hence the puddle, which you've stepped in.
Ooh.
With Scrap's bare feet. What's that, Mr. No Shoes?
That wasn't me.
Fun. It's all fun
No,
and
that was
games
me.
until you guys are in the flesh puddle.
Scrap.
Uh-huh.
Notice its flesh is kind of just in a puddle around. This wasn't natural.
He just looks down and lifts his foot. Oh, is that what I'm stepping in?
Yes, that's what you're stepping in.
It's chunky.
Pretty sure this is some form of necrosis.
Just how
No,
they
a
just sort of brought it
necromancer
up.
did it.
Hmm. That would be my first thought.
Arcana from the both of you.
9.
About now that red and black come onto the screen.
Big
Well,
number.
Scrap. More than necromancy magic can do necrotic damage. You know that.
That's a good point. You do know someone who do the necrotic damage.
Police waves.
Aye.
And it is about then he and Dahlia come back,
So Dahlia
seeing Scrap in the flash puddle.
say, remembering that, yeah, we had those outfits, Dahlia just comes back with her mask over her face.
Yep.
Just... No. That
you
looks
talking about the-
disgusting.
Are you talking about the winter outfits or what?
No, the well,
Battle
Dahlia's
outfits.
armor, yeah, it has that.
Dahlia has a ninja mask, and Selkis also has a hidden bandit mask.
Yeah. Both outfits are pure black. Almost.
Mm-hmm.
Black and gold, a lot of... all of them, really, that she makes for the party.
It's on good style.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway,
So it got killed by rotting instead of rotting after it died?
killed by necroticism, so basically the body dying on the line, effectively.
Yeah, essentially, Peleus, you know what necrotic looks like when it hits a body. Essentially, a blast of pure rot hit this thing in the face and went straight into the brain.
Looks like a massive influx of necrotic energy. Probably just rotted it, killed it.
Poke the face.
Okay, part of the flesh slops off and now it's on your finger.
It's just like
A
he's
wet
like
slurp
wiggling his
ensues.
hand. He's like, ew.
Yeah. A wet schlorp has ensued as you basically poke it and it's like popping a bubble.
Dolly's gonna go around and start searching for any tracks of anything that might have been able to do this.
Investigation.
I'm a little surprised things are eating this.
Well, there's still some flesh that's good enough for animals.
12.
Alright. So, one moment, Dahlia. Scrap, a raccoon looks you in the eye while it eats.
They're back at it.
Animal handling to intimidation.
I think I suck at both of those. 12.
Scrap is now locked in a staring match with the raccoon who doesn't want to back down.
Oh no, we've
We're gonna
lost
be
him.
here a while.
Well, though you don't find tracks, but you do go through, like, you know, a few steps away, you do find a cave.
Alright. She'll head back.
Does it look like the necrosis hit this thing head on in the face or in the back of the head?
You can't tell. Any part of its head is now puddled. Like, literally, there's barely any head left. It's most of the flesh puddle.
Damn, we don't know if the giant got executed.
Check the bones.
You mean the puddle?
The bones are puddles too?
Yeah! The face
Every-
bones are puddles.
That's weird. Okay.
What?
That's necrosis.
Melted bones.
Alright, well, either way, there is a cave nearby, though I don't find any footprints. We could check that
So-
out.
Okay. Cave next to strangely dead hill giant. Yeah, no, this is shaping up to be a fun day.
Or did you do anything about the smell?
No, not really.
One more save, as you've been really close to it for a while.
Dolly's just gonna look over it. You may want to put
20.
some kind of protection
Cat's
up.
fine!
She's been to battlefields before.
You
she
may
knows.
wanna...
Alright, just not gonna worry about diseases.
I've cleaned the latrines.
That too.
Anyways, are we... What's the plan?
Well, first off, he takes like a few steps away and just starts like wiping his feet in the grass.
Dolly will just prestidigitation is the feet.
Clean feet.
That works too.
Dahlia did mention that.
Oh.
Yeah, sure, why not? I'll look at it. Alright, let's see. What's he doing?
Alright, says we're good.
Well, yeah, there's your cave.
One last pass around the giant itself, looking for. Was it carrying a weapon? Did it look like it might have been trying to fight something off?
So, I'll allow one easy investigation then.
Yeah, to be fair, I was not looking for
19.
anything like that.
Exactly. You mentioned tracks, that's why you didn't get that. Yeah, you know, you see what is essentially a big old tree that must have been used as a makeshift club over there, burnt.
Burnt.
Does-
Okay.
Does it seem like it was moving towards or away from the cave, or just not even or is it all?
If I had to give you a guess, it likely was trying to get people away from it itself in the cave.
Could be a home.
Could be. Might have been trying to.
Everyone's
Well,
got to live somewhere.
It is a hill giant.
Are we
Yeah.
on a
Just-
hill?
Kinda.
Hmm.
It's more leveled into a clearing, but there are hills.
This tree here is also burnt, which I could be wrong, but it does make me think that whatever attacked this thing might have been wielding magic of some kind.
AJ, can
We've
I
got necrosis, we've got a burnt tree.
AJ, could I just want to confirm something? Could I compare this to basically the burned out remains of the churches back in Galava and see if it was like a necrotic?
It was
fire?
not Bale. Oh, you mean the weapon or the corpse?
The like on the tree. The
It was
tree.
not Balefire.
Okay.
That would have burnt out the whole thing till it was gone.
Gotcha. Just
Yeah, no,
wanted to-
this just looks like it was set on real fire.
Okay, gotcha. So it's a separate thing. Cool.
Yeah. Possibly by an attacker, possibly the giant wanting to just wave fire from whatever's trying to get to it.
Real magic fire.
Well,
I never said it was magic fire, I just said burnt.
there's a number of reasons for people who have attacked it, I guess. Tutorial disputes, issues
Mhm.
with causing any problems, potion ingredients.
If Shine's theory is
Well.
correct, then it's entirely possible that, well, they were trying to subdue it. And perhaps got a little bit overzealous.
Well, I say we check out the cave, see if we find anything.
Are there any known potion ingredients from a giant that are missing from the corpse?
Unlikely. Most people would believe. No, I mean, well, let me phrase that. If anything, it would be people trying to use its liver for like a big filter. It got eaten by animals. Most of the organs are gone. Animals always eat the organs first.
It's also likely that if you're trying to capture it for ingredients, you never would have used necrotic, because it would have...
Yeah, you wouldn't have rotted it out, risk destroying them.
Yeah, Necros just to kill this thing.
That is, I put you down.
Yeah.
Figured I'd ask just to be sure.
Yeah, hey, the more questions you ask, the less stuff you have to figure out.
Yep, this is the point of the investigation, after all.
Alright. My
Alright,
only
well.
concern is if they were trying to capture it alive, and it was so adamantly defending itself. Was it defending Yun?
Hmm.
That's possible, or... AJ, I mean, I just want to confirm this with you. If this thing got possessed by a demon, it as it would no longer basically be a thing.
It as it would be erased.
Yeah.
Epithet erased.
Which, yeah, obviously gonna fight like hell to avoid that fate.
Well, also, easy thing for you to know, Mr. Frenchman, and oddly enough, for the Japanese to know. Well, yours are more mountain giants, but it's basically the same thing.
Similar.
Yeah, when these things have their territory, hill giants do not share. Anything coming near their place is get that thing away from me right now.
Get that thing away from me, or so help me.
But
help me.
this was a female, and female hill giants are, by and large, more intelligent than males. So, sometimes, things can approach if they're trading, but this does not look like that case. Like, sometimes female hill giants have possessions worth taking.
If the cave's its lair, it's certainly worth checking out, and even if it's not, it might shed some more light as to what happened there. I say we move on for now.
True. Question.
Yeah.
Knowing that, would we know if hill giants, if they mate, like, would the other one be nearby, or if it's like they do it and
so you-
then the other leaves? Like,
It tends to... There have been cases of the former, but the latter is a lot more common.
It's
alright.
usually a scheme
Because
escape.
male hill giants are just a lot more prone to quick violence over small things.
Yeah, they're more.
And most female hill giants don't think that's worth having around.
They're more primal.
Yep.
Love
Yeah.
wife. Kill
All right.
wife.
Well, I suggest that
wife.
we try to go in quietly because there is a chance there's another one, but even if so, we don't know if whatever did this could be in there.
Fair point.
Hill
Ghost
giants are
Anvil
just
costume.
that caveman kills his wife meme.
Oh, weird.
I thought that was a
meme.
gorilla
Okay.
meme.
No, I'm pretty sure it's a caveman meme.
Anyways.
I don't know.
So you go into the cave.
Do, 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 do.
It smells bad, but a different bad. It just smells like giant funk.
Funk.
Actually, so you just walk right in?
No, I said I suggested we stealth.
Okay, no one rolled, so...
Oh yeah.
All right.
I usually wait before rolling.
Yeah,
anything.
I wait before.
Great rule to have.
Yeah.
But I
So
also
stealth-
didn't hear anyone agree, so yeah.
Is it dark in the cave, real quick?
Yes, it is dark, but Dahlia, can you roll a smell-based perception for me? You are the only one who gets to do this, as the chef needs to have a discerning nose.
7. I can't roll above a 10.
I mean, I'm gonna give you something. You smell something other than giant funk.
Definitely something other than giant in there. Possibly someone's cooking.
Crab just gives you the weirdest look.
Don't. She'll,
Giants are known to cook their food if they can.
she'll explain. Then she'll also say to Scrap, "Yorkshire can predict the fucking weather. Don't you give me shit."
She has a point.
Good
Apis
thing
can talk.
giant funk doesn't exactly smell like cooking to me, but okay.
Apis can talk to cows. What? Scrap, none of this is weird.
Yordre can tell the weather. Pallas can transform into a giant monkey. And we have a guy who can talk to cows. And Flora's liver is surprisingly the most amazing liver apparently
And
that
a
ever
man-tight
existed.
liver.
I don't know. I'm pretty sure that's your liver after the
Yeah, I was
bar
going to
crawl.
say.
All hail the alcohol god.
See, I think you guys just weren't trying hard enough.
Damn. Corrected you and called you a bitch in the same sentence.
Oh, it's so fucking on next time.
Mm-hmm.
So stealth.
Just real quick, the cave is pitch black though.
Yes.
All right, she's still gonna.
Oh.
Double that. Remember, it's been a while. Call out numbers, please, kids.
Yep.
14.
Dolly was just
Come on,
gonna.
Dahlia.
Dolly was gonna put the cloak on because if it's pitch black, that just makes her an amorphous blob.
It'll make it a lot harder for them to detect you, so it'll lower your DC. But
Alright.
so far the
16.
You don't need it.
I was really hoping for a nat one there just to stay on.
That would have been my third one.
Yeah, Jesus.
If that would have been
kids.
like, all right, well. Oh.
I was gonna say tonight is your luck demon getting back at you for that fucking pub
crawl.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There
Drag,
we go.
drag yourselves to the mouth of the cave. This is what you see.
Oh boy.
Imagine we're like up
I
against
don't
the
like
wall.
that.
Yep.
Cool.
You see one jiggle, and you see the other one jiggle in response.
Dolly's gonna just whisper to everyone. Does anyone know what these things are?
Arcana's all around if you'd like. Also, Toma, okay, so you're
I
helping.
know what these things are.
Do one.
I don't know what these things are.
You.
They look like engineers.
Oh.
Voiced by Norm Macdonald.
Oh.
Got a 22.
Yeah, everyone but Selkis.
Intelligence, not my strongest stat.
You guys do have the time to give him a sassy response.
They're acidic cubes. Not good idea to try to touch them.
They react really well to being punched, but not so much to being cut.
True. They will probably ruin anything that is not magical that they consume. So be careful. Though those clothes should primarily last.
I mean, it's mostly good.
They are durable.
She paid extra, so they are.
It would take about I'll say 3 to 4 rounds, depending on how good the damage is. Maybe more for them to get damaged from this.
I do also have a magical cloak that I'm wearing, so.
Oh yeah.
Hey AJ,
Hey Tomo.
did the ground seem like kinda really clean coming into here?
Uh-huh.
Okay, so I asked that so that I knew whether or not someone placed these here or they wandered in from somewhere.
Well, both are possible.
Well, if the ground outside the cave is clean, then it's most likely they wandered in.
Think about it, Scrap. These cubes are probably the best way to get rid of any evidence.
Oh, but they are highly acidic, so it could also help explain the giant outside. But they're, as far as I know, not necrotic.
It'd be really funny if there was just stuff floating throughout the room and the cubes were actually just a distraction from the giant one that's right here.
Yeah.
Look, you want me to put a giant on the map? Okay.
I mean, what if what if we just like looked up? There's no goop on the ceiling, is there?
It's a little drippy of goop, but it looks like that's most of the goop is on the ground.
Good. No surprise cube from above. I've seen that one before.
I'm not that cliche.
Alright,
One
well,
of my favorite ones is a pit that is just a pit into a cube.
Seemed like
So-
a pond. The pond was all one big slime.
How do we want to handle this then?
Well, if we investigate the cave, it's probably a good idea to take these things out.
Well, they're not
Yeah.
exactly fast.
Just say,
Yes.
don't mind me, just rolling some stuff now that you've been here talking for a minute.
Yeah, I was trying to.
we should probably act fast. I say
Jiggle, jiggle,
I'm gonna
jiggle.
move around here. I have my wand of scorching. I'll make an attack, and everyone do something you can at range.
Do you think
Okay.
what I nearly got Yordrick with would work on these things? I'm a little bit nervous about pulling the trigger on that now.
Oh,
I mean,
that'd be fun.
would she know the 21?
That's true.
Hey.
I did get a 21 about that.
I mean, they're not immune to freezing, I'll tell you that much.
I would raise a slight point.
Okay, quick, Flace, get between them before she does it.
If there's a bit of evidence that still remains, it's very possible you might destroy it when you do that.
We may want to take these things out as least violently as we can. So I'm gonna try to avoid fire.
Or at least be directed with odd damage.
I have an idea for what I can do.
As do I.
All right.
I'm gonna ready a fellow arrow and be ready to use
Let's
it
just-
when Dahlia.
Let's just all roll the magic eye word and give you a surprise round.
Okay.
Fair enough.
Obviously,
roll.
all monsters go on the
Let me
same
put
turn.
us to-
Yeah, you put us on that. I'm gonna get the combat music started.
Surprisingly good for Peleus initiative.
I love having advantage on initiative. It's great.
I love having 0.
Thank God she's doing what she's doing.
They
now.
scrap advantage, but you only rolled it once.
No, I rolled it with advantage.
Oh, must just not display the smaller number.
Oh yeah, no, he rolled 13
Yeah,
and 11.
if you mouse over it, it says 1d20, 1d20, keep highest one.
That's neat. Yeah, the one's like I'm just getting the I want to get the correct music for this.
Is it the clown shoes?
No, it's not the clown shoes. 'Cause
Yeah,
these
they,
get-
they had to deal with
these get
that.
hurt.
They had to deal with that in D&D already.
God, I know I was a speech bubble, but I cannot help but imagine the clown zone.
Quick, everyone with an ancestral weapon, make it give you advantage on initiative. We'll game the fuck out of everything.
I'm fucking working on it.
Okay. I think this is appropriate music. Scrampaw.
Okay. I would like to throw impact grenade at closest goo.
Okay, roll. Is this a roll to hit or is this a save?
It's a roll to hit, and it will knock it 5 feet away, I believe.
Okay.
I'm just gonna see. Replacement. Effect deals force damage instead of fire damage and has D8 damage die. Target as well as each creature within the blast radius that fails its saving throw is pushed 5 feet away. Sure.
Something's up with the roll thing, so you're all gonna have to say your rolls.
Yeah, say your rolls because they are not showing up.
Yeah.
Oh,
They can't
that's
do
it's
Well, that was not one. But I have
That.
inspiration. Wait, no, I don't. Never mind. I'm
No,
thinking
you
of something
don't.
else.
Kat, you were saying something?
I used a black image to put over that during
During the
other
game?
stream.
During the last stream.
Okay. We guess
So
we'll fix-
just
Boom.
you can just hit the eyeball on that and then an eyeball on chat and you should be good.
There we go. So that one, unfortunately, you do throw a dud. Just crack. Your stuff's on the floor. It did not mix. It got in this blood and just ruined the chemical reaction.
Damn it.
That your turn, sir?
Let's see. I think that is everything that I can do for right now, because most of the time my bonus action is just like removing the AoE from stuff.
Get him, Selkus.
Yeah! 23 on blue.
Okay, that hits a cube.
Sweet. And... just
Yeah, easy.
maximum damage.
As
And-
you just fling your tail and the green energy just shoots into it, causing part of it to sizzle out.
Well, what about second arrow, AJ? 24.
You have extra attack?
No, it's Eldritch Blast. It scales.
Oh,
remember?
yeah.
It scales by basically being extra attack. It's great.
Yeah, forgot.
Sticks.
I forgot it was reflavored Eldritch Blast, man. I thought it was a hugest
What
ability.
about second breakfast?
I mean, it is technically. Well, no, wait.
No, I thought it was
No, wait,
its
yeah, it is a
own.
fusion ability, yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. I wish I had a Key Blast, man. I wish.
Yeah, as you just, on the double flick of your tail, two green energy fists just pound into it. That your turn, sir? Or you want to move closer?
I will bonus action inexhaustible. That's what it was called. Yeah.
Temp HP. Hua!
Yeah. I just gotta. I'll roll the dice for that in a second, but that's all I'm gonna do for now.
Okay. They jiggle at you. And this is surprise
Surprise.
round, so who cares? That's what I'm saying. What do they do? Jiggle.
Jiggle, 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 jiggle.
They technically don't jiggle at you specifically, but they just do it. Flora?
Maximum. All right.
Damn.
Did you
14. Temptation.
drain Broden's luck with your vampire powers?
I might have, yeah. I learned from watching you.
No, he can't fly with his vampire powers.
Well, we're gonna keep it a little bit more condensed then, and we're just gonna go good old Ray of Frost. On blue.
Hold out your frosty hand and jiggle, jiggle, go.
18.
Yeah, that hits blue. It's still slime.
12.
God damn, man. Is that max? No, it's close.
Dang.
It's up there.
One of them was max damage. I honestly forgot what level we were at.
Does Ray of Frost affect speed, or am I thinking of something else?
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
no,
yeah, it reduces by 10.
Oh, okay,
Yep.
cool. Just wanted to...
That's why it's only
I can't wait. If its speed's reduced by 10, I can't wait for it to just go. Yeah.
Yeah. Dahlia?
Alright, let me just check the range on this, see how close.
She dashes in and stands between them. I got it.
She's not that dumb. She's gonna go 1, 2, 3. Alright.
It's a little close.
And she's gonna cast Bane?
Okay, they have ass charisma, but who knows what I'm gonna do. So this will be red. Pass on the nat 20,
Yeah, DC 15.
and blue will fail.
She'll...
They have to get a nat 20 to pass, though.
Yeah,
Yeah, it had to get a nat 20 to pass.
5% chance of passing.
and it got it.
1,
Yo, its charisma is 1.
2. She'll stand back here, and then she's gonna draw her sword.
Okay.
And that's it.
Scrap.
Second verse, same as the first. Let's go. And live.
Yeah, that hits. So you hit blue with 7
But he
force?
rolled 1 above minimum damage.
Woo!
Okay, so you hit blue with that?
Yeah, it gets pushed back 5 feet,
Okay.
which technically I guess would be like this way.
That.
That works.
It doesn't say which 5 feet. I am able to be
But
saying that.
it specifies
5 feet
from
away,
me.
but yeah, I'm counting that as away from you.
Yeah, it still counts as fine.
Is that your turn, sir?
Does it seem like there's stuff in them that
You're
we might care about?
Hey, get this far and I'll tell you.
I don't want to get that close.
I mean, we're not hitting them yet with anything.
Oh,
It
what?
will destroy stuff.
At most, you're blowing away goo.
I want to go to there.
Peleus?
Well, I probably want to keep my distance still on this thing, so I'm gonna keep blasting away at blue with fellow arrow again. 15.
15 hits. It's so easy to hit this thing. I want you to know this.
All right, 9.
Yep.
Second one, 13.
Yep.
3. For 12.
Yeah, as this thing is now bloodied,
And
as
I
you
will
just start flinging green spectral fists at this thing.
And I will take a couple steps closer that way, just in case if it gets here, it's probably not going to go for the other guys.
Let me just... Rare Frost is reduced by 10, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
It doesn't scale either. It's just 10 always.
Cool, this one's gonna dash.
Huh?
This one's also gonna dash. It did it.
Yeah. Ray of Frost.
Look at him go!
What? It's gonna dash. 2 steps. Nice, it's jiggly.
Florence,
I think I'm gonna use fire now.
You wanna fire that on the jiggles?
Fire on blue firebolt.
Natural 20.
Okay.
Hey.
Go ahead.
Yeah, those are.
Die,
Holy
bitch.
shit!
As you just pretty much, it's
20.
been a while, so you crack your knuckles, stretch out your shoulder, finger gun, and big fireball came out. The fire was blue this time.
I want to point out, you did about average, if not a slightly above average, of an actual level 3 fireball.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fireball's one of
With
my
a
favorite
cantrip.
cantrips.
Cantrip.
Oh yeah, no. Firebolt scales super well.
It's
Uh-huh.
the trade-off for it being the worst magical damage type.
Yeah.
Well, not worst anymore, because you can pick up my book on poison magic, where I had to make everything stronger just to compensate.
Big.
Oh, yeah. This cat wanted to move closer to these things.
Nope.
Oh, she. Oh, you don't want a misty
Oh,
step?
Fred.
You don't want a misty step right there for me,
No.
so you can get jiggled.
Dahlia's gonna go 1, 2, 3,
Protect the president.
4.
Oh no, you're gone.
She's gonna pull out her wand of scorching, point, and shoot in a straight line.
Why don't you read the effect for us?
Let's see if I click on it, it will. There we go. While holding the wand, you can use an action to blast a line of roaring flames in the direction you choose. The line of flame is 30 feet long and 5 feet wide. Each creature in the line must make a DC 13 Dex save throw. A creature takes 3d8 fire damage on a failed save, or half as much damage on a successful roll. The wand
So-
can't be used this way again until the next dawn.
Okay, I have to nat 20 this, but red. Fail. And then blue.
Fails.
And minus D6? 4?
4.
4. Super fails. As the blue one evaporates, as Elias basically holds out a stick, and then a rocket blast of fire just shoots out, hitting all of these.
As the blue falls, she just puts her arm down. He goes, "Oh, that worked well. All right."
Okay, I'm gonna take a picture of what its health is at, and I'll show you after the combat.
You know what, Scrap? I haven't done this in a while. You got this, friend. Take part.
Butterfly.
The little golden butterfly lands on your shoulder.
Okay, now your turn, madame.
Indeed.
Alright, your turn, Mr. President.
Alright, fine. If everyone's gonna be doing it this way, he's gonna bonus action to remove the AoE from his bomb. And then...
How angrily do you march toward it?
No, I don't. I'm gonna add, let's see here. Let me just double check exactly how this works. Hell is it? Is it bombs? Got too many things.
You chose to have this many things.
Oh. I saw it 10 feet of movement.
There it is.
Could I even use that real quick?
Use what?
My last 10 feet of movement.
Yeah. Cool.
Okay, I needed to make sure it was up to my proficiency bonus. So after he removes a little bit so that it's not gonna AoE anything and everyone's just blasting these things with fuck ton of fire, I'm gonna add 3 regen dice to this bomb.
Yeah.
Whoa.
You can just do that, no action economy required?
It's part of the use
Object action.
object action that I used to throw the bomb.
Yep.
So...
Yeah, see, I can never give you guys something like, oh, you can take an extra action, but it can only be used for use object. Because he can attack twice with it.
It's a 13.
That'll hit a slime.
Cool. It's gonna take
Scared.
27
Oh
fire
my god.
damage.
I lived, bitch. As you just let this go, it lands in its center, glows orange, and it's now significantly smaller.
Just evaporates half of it.
I mean, it's taken between just you and Dahlia 42, and not counting what Flora did to it, so...
Flora didn't touch that one.
Oh,
If I'd rolled,
I thought
if I'd
Flora hit
rolled
that
lower, the bardic inspiration would have been useful. But also, I'm sure you got this, Palace. I can't really support you in the same way Dahlia can, but you know.
You want to pick up the butterfly, it doesn't work.
I mean, you can add that butterfly to the attack roll.
I can.
Yeah.
You don't need to.
Hey, he's gonna go for
Would
waste.
it-
Well, he can use it to investigate after.
Go ahead, Palace.
Yeah.
Kill the cube.
Show it why you
Where are
hate
we?
basic geometry.
I hate geometry. It reminds me of math and numbers, and that makes my head hurt. I'm just gonna go ahead and start bonking it with the stick. Why not?
Okay.
13.
That'll hit it.
Whack.
For 7, as these things don't have splashback.
Hey, sweet. I took that bet. And why not? You know what? Let's Haymaker with the Flame Breather staff for the second attack. So disadvantage, but yeah.
20.
So that's a maximum damage right there. So that's
Which
just,
is...
it's all weapons die. So 8 plus 6, so 14 plus 3, 17.
Okay. 252 HP, yeah, that's what I wanted to type.
Oh, whoa.
And now I get to play the game.
Did you roll damage?
I don't
have
need to roll
to.
damage for the Haymaker. If the Haymaker hits,
Haymaker.
it's automatic max.
Yep.
But it gives you disadvantage on it, so.
Yeah, Clover can do the same thing.
Damn.
Man, I was really hoping that would actually kill it, but you know.
You know what? I'm gonna let it do this. Engulf.
Ah, shit.
Ooh.
Deck save.
Well, that's a thing. Yeah, 15.
You're shunted out.
Sweet.
That was its entire action.
I get belly bumped by the cube.
Damn, that automatic 66 acid damage at the start of your turn was gonna be great.
Oh my god.
Ooh.
Yeah. Hey, Players, those clothes gone.
Hey, Phileas, your dick. Gone.
No.
Hey, at least you can pole vault now. Yeah, your turn. No, that's not why. So, for context, there's an Olympian who was pole vaulting, and he lost because his wang hit the bar.
Yeah. Great.
Man.
Oh my gosh.
Should have fucking ducked, bro.
So, did you medal? No, but you're gonna love why. Cat, your turn.
Yep. I'm just gonna go with another firebolt. 21.
No one hits.
12.
12 hits. Sorry, I mean 12 does damage. I'm just used to is it above 10?
No.
They don't have AC.
No, they
They're like
don't.
the French.
You're the French.
Yes, we don't have AC yet, AJ. It's medieval Europe.
Actually,
That-
this would be the only time you should have AC.
Yeah, that's it.
Oh, yeah, it's jiggling. These things can't feel or think, so.
2,
Ooh.
3.
So unnecessary, but damn.
Just sees Peleus through it. So he goes, okay, so with this whole punchy thing, you what? You keep your shoulders straight, arms loose, kind of just whoo.
Please fuck around with this. I'm loving this. There's no consequences.
And she's just gonna.
Yeah, as Dahlia's fist glows a bright yellow and impacts the cube.
Oh, is that one of the new cantrips?
Yep, that is. So this is a spell of my design called Sunshine Fist, and it's still alive. Yes, Dahlia punches a clean hole square through it, hitting Peleus in the face with goo.
Oh, I was like, damn, she got them fucking stretchy arms.
Well, it's a glowy fist, so I figured it'd be Hamon like JoJo.
Oh, okay.
There is just
like,
a
damn.
hole in it. You can now just see her clearly. See waves.
I waved back a little bit.
But
Kind
come
of
on.
impressed.
You guys have never seen her punch light.
Yeah, as the hole's closing back up, she just says through it, "Oh, that's new."
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's definitely new.
Okay, Scrap, come in with the shovel. It would be funny.
I was already planning to.
Yeah!
Well, I mean, it's goo, right? And he just starts shoveling through it.
if you
I'm working on the rail.
He's just taking scoops of the
Yo,
goo and throwing it.
Roll the hit. You've been scrapping on this railroad. I love the chance you can fail. It still hits.
Yeah, so. Yeah.
There's still a chance he could not kill it. Yeah, he didn't get that.
No.
Unfortunately, as he's just working on the scrapyard, I'm gonna post it what its health was after the first time that got hit.
Huh.
As
Good job, team.
combat is over,
Nice.
you have destroyed the goo.
As he throws the last of the goo off of his shovel, he flourishes a little bit and just gestures to it. Good as new, as it's still shiny because it's basically a magic weapon.
Dahlia's gonna take a step back, knowing this thing's probably gonna start sludging out a bit.
Yeah. I'm gonna do that as well.
As it deflates like a sad balloon.
Huh.
Well, that's certainly new.
That's good teamwork.
Mm-hmm.
I figured I should put a tune-up fight in this.
Was
session.
anyone hurt?
I'm good.
I'm good.
I'm fine.
I know that makes
Huh.
sense for your character to ask, but the utter contempt I feel about that question.
It is something she'd ask, though. Yeah.
I'm not mad. But
But I wanna be.
All right. Well, probably should take a look around. Strap, you want some help?
Yeah, sure.
fucking dumb.
Just gonna start looking through I guess he'd look through the goo and the cave for evidence of nonsense.
You know what you must roll.
Investigate.
Remember, you still have that bardic.
So Scrab, would you be looking anywhere over here?
Oh yeah, he'd be checking like
Cool.
all the blood that's everywhere. Probably this horse and why it's over here. The goo.
Cool. When you get here, you
Be
step
something
on
I'm-
something.
Ah.
You stepped on a rune. I need a con save.
Nat 20, bitch.
Well, as a green puff of gas erupts into your face, you have your mask on.
Yeah, it happens, and he stops for a second, and he looks over at Dahlia and taps on his alchemist fume mask. That's why you wear the mask.
We should get
And
some
the
of those
rune
for
is
everyone.
gone. Yes, so what was your investigation?
Now that I have a chance to actually roll it, it's
Sorry, I had to make sure that went off.
well, it's a 13 plus
Say
Bardic.
advantage D8.
5.
18.
So, you
18.
walk over to this horse. This horse has been crudely mummified.
Well, that's weird.
You see one very large mat and one smaller one.
Oh, he's gonna lift up
It
one.
basically looks like the innards were scooped out and it was salt cured.
Does anyone know why a horse would be mummified?
Could Dahlia roll something to
Preservation?
think if there's anything?
Insight the situation.
Can anyone do this?
Yeah.
Alright.
Fitting.
Ha!
Yeah. Nice.
Remember, say your things.
6.
4.
Kat, you want to try?
Natural
Or
one.
does Flora just have a theory to give
What was that?
of the situation? Would you like to roll or insight, or do you just want to start spouting off what you think of why there would be 2 sleeping mats and a mummified horse? Not tax official.
Tax exemptors.
A tax exempt horse. Yes, that's what I want to see. Versus
2
Dahlia's
sleeping mats
horse
and a
who's
mummified
paying
horse.
it. What was that, Cat?
Said 2 sleeping mats and a mummified horse, huh?
Mm-hmm. Dahlia's horse is not tax exempt.
I mean, experimentation of some kind, perhaps. Out in the woods, be the place to do it.
Hey, Cat. Hey, Cat. Sorry,
Hmm.
Toma. Hey, Toma.
Huh.
2 sleeping mats. 1 giant's a female. Throw out a wild guess.
Mom and Dad sleep in separate beds.
No, bro,
No,
there's
she
usually
had-
not a dad.
She had children.
Yeah, that's
But
the
that-
baby. That's the closest thing to a baby stuffed animal.
Is a mummified full horse corpse.
He's like staring for a second. He's like, I think the mom tried to turn the horse into like a toy for the child.
Morbid, but also,
Okay.
huh?
They say they're giants, they're dumb. Kid liked horse. Okay, we keep horse.
I'm
Horse not
surprised
gonna
they.
survive.
I'm more surprised they knew enough to try and preserve the horse.
Remember, female hill giants are smarter. They're smart enough to do trade.
Would you mind helping me with mine?
No, I refuse.
I refuse to help you.
No.
Sorry.
How that make people feel?
I mean,
Well- It has kids, they're not here anymore.
Oh, and in the slimes you see crude stone tools. What was likely a big cooking pot, completely eaten.
I don't like what this potentially means.
I'm back.
What does it mean, Cat?
Somebody stole that child.
or it's still out there somewhere looking for Dahlia's horse.
That is my horse.
Giant runs out of the cave. Did you say that?
Yeah, you just hear Flintstones bongos. Oh, your horse is just sort of there, being professional. He's on the clock.
She goes over and just starts brushing it, like no one's gonna get you.
So,
Yeah.
it's quite possible that if the cult's involved, which is more than likely, they could potentially field giants. If they've indoctrinated them, it's entirely possible. Child giants, mind you, but still.
If it's like, you kept you were actually mentioning the possession, right?
Yeah, I mean, sure. He might have been thinking out loud with it.
What if-
Considering it was Shine's theory, so.
What if the reason that the bigger giant is dead is because they were trying to take the children to have them be possessed by their deity or whatever?
It's possible.
And it's kind of like the situation we had over in the other city.
Well, regular mortals' minds can be swayed by demonic presence, so it's entirely possible that a giant's mind could be swayed as well. Not a
Nice.
reassuring thought.
Can I expect that rune that tried to gas me?
Oh, it's gone.
Was
Oh,
it like... Was
it's
that like something that's known to be in giant caves, or was that different?
Well, it only took up a 5-foot square, so probably not. Giants, at least hill giants, do not have a capacity for magic. If anything, they'd have a earth magic cantrip, and you were clearly hit with fumes.
Well,
Yeah, no, think of it like a Skyrim rune. Step on it, effect, dead.
well, something definitely tried to poison me or something, so... whatever was here probably took the kid and left this to try and cover its tracks? I don't know why they'd leave this rune here, other than to make it more obvious that someone came in here that wasn't a giant.
Maybe they tried to kill or knock out somebody who would be investigating.
Could also be what the cubes were for.
Do the cubes have any property of?
No, no, but I will say it's real weird for cubes to be in a very closed-off cave with, there's no evidence of a eaten-through trail outside.
Yeah, that was what I was looking for with the ground being super clean before, was like...
I mean, given the time you have to think now, you can definitely assume that the cubes were let out at the mouth of the cave, into it. That's why there would be a clean patch outside.
Somebody definitely put these cubes here.
Yeah, cubes tend to spawn near water, and there's none.
So, they likely came here. If I have a working theory, this is probably be somebody came here, possibly attempted to possess the adult giant, although I feel like that's unlikely at this point. The giant was probably killed trying to defend its children. Children were taken after she was slain, and these cubes and that trap were left here effectively to clean up the mess. And perhaps to hinder anyone trying to investigate.
And then Dahlia came back.
I'm pretty much on the same page. Yeah.
Okay.
These giants might be a fairly large problem later on, but at least we know they're coming.
We'll say there is only one sleeping mat.
Look
Well, a giant,
like
perhaps.
there's anything that the cubes didn't get to yet.
Yeah, this big old thing of blood.
Check the blood more closely.
What do you check it for besides it is blood on a cave?
I check it for any
Is-
diseases.
I mean, does it seem like it came from the giant that's outside? Does it seem like it's from...
Well, the inner of the giant outside was red as well. Unfortunately, Scrap, you're not a medical doctor, nor do you have a crime lab. Blood is blood. Unlike the tieflings over here, the giants don't have different colored blood than a person.
What color do you bleed, Lucas?
You can't just ask people that, Scrap.
No, you can't ask people that. You have to shiv them in the side and check.
That's the scientific method.
In, out, in, out, in, out.
Can't wait for us to find out that the mommy giant actually had her drug stash in her child giant's horse toy.
Oh my God.
That's where she kept all the pixie dust. She was actually
You
a
look
smuggler.
inside the horse toy?
She was a smuggler for your boyfriend, Flora.
Oh.
Good lord.
The feds got her. This was a bust.
Oh no.
We're just tampering with a crime scene.
Exactly.
I mean, yeah, these things could make perfect crime scene cleaners.
We find 2 tiny cop hats on top of the puddles.
We see Strap's sister enter the cave. What the fuck? It's just, you really just have tape over the cave here.
But do you look inside the horse toma?
Is it like sewed up?
No, that takes too small of hands.
Okay. I mean, I'll look, I guess.
See a little blue marble with a chair inside of it.
The chair?
Yes, with a small chair inside of a little blue marble.
Okay. Got another one of those weird pearl things.
This is what happens when Micah doesn't show up. Scrap gets his toy.
Wait, this is a Micah thing?
This is a spell he wanted. He didn't show.
Oh, I was thinking it was one of the pig cult pearl.
No. No. If it was an orb, you'd have to be saving right now.
Okay. I poke at it.
The marble?
Yeah.
It fits between 2 fingers. Just a little blue glass ball with a chair in it.
Pull it out.
Okay, you have it. Congratulations.
You have the ball.
Do I have any idea what it is?
You know that it's a little blue marble with
You know it's a little more with a chair in it. You don't know identify. Have fun.
Just gonna just walk around all of the nonsense. Flora, I found a thing.
What you got there?
Hold up the marble with a chair in it.
Well, the details of this are starting to get stranger and stranger.
Someone killed this giant for a chair.
Kid found something shiny outside and stashed it in his safe place.
Could just be a trinket of some kind. Really no telling.
I'm shocked Flora's not having more visceral reaction to kidnapping and matricide.
I mean,
Because they're giants.
no.
Is this
Wow.
racially motivated?
Really classy, Flora. Really classy.
Am I expected to just lose my stuff at every little thing like that? I thought
No.
y'all wanted me to get better.
She's got a very good
confused
point.
now.
No, she's got a very good point. Past Flora would freak out.
Say that you very soon went from family's threatened, unga bunga to
Yes, but that was very soon, as in for us, and two years in the Feywild for her to come to terms with some things. So.
Mhm.
Rude. She did have 2 years of character development.
Mm-hmm.
Well, let's take a break there. I have dogs to let out.
Does it
Okay.
seem...
Back to what we
What's
were
wrong?
doing.
Yeah,
I had to
Back to the
unmute my
pants.
mic.
By the way, while Dolly's outside, can she just take a perception check to look around?
For why? Like, what are you trying to get?
Just seeing if anyone's nearby or near her.
I suppose. Why not?
14.
Scrap is suddenly near you.
Oh look, a wabbit.
Scrap is suddenly near you.
Huh.
Congratulations. Streams buffer. It still says we're on the break screen, Broden.
It takes a minute.
Yeah, my thing doesn't save or pause at all.
The last I checked, it was like almost 30 seconds.
No, it's back. I just had to refresh the stream. Yeah, suddenly Scrap is next to you.
Does she notice anyone else?
Nope.
Did the music just stop?
Yep.
Okay. I was worried my internet just went out. Sees no one else though. Not Flora, not Selkus, I mean not Palius.
they didn't say
That's
they
me.
left the cave, so
It's me.
No.
No in the game.
Oh, she didn't see
But
him
you-
come out?
What are you doing?
What are you doing?
Oh, I was about to sacrifice your soul to this artifact just like the rest, and he holds up the orb with the chair in it.
Dahlia throws a punch.
it's not even an orb.
Dahlia-
It's a literal
Dahlia throws a
marble-sized
punch.
Marble. Okay, you want to? Okay, go ahead. Punch him.
26.
Sunshine
Oh
Fist.
my god!
Toma take 4 radiant across the jaw.
8
Goodness.
radiant, you mean?
No, 4
no.
only
Oh,
happens
wait,
to
wait.
undead.
Read the spell.
Oh, okay, yeah. I thought I rolled the 2 damage dice separately. Got it.
Yep. No, it always rolls them together.
Dahlia's gonna get on her horse and start trying to take off. Just fuck you.
Oh.
Dahlia has left.
Fuck.
Dahlia is gone.
I come out of the game to see.
Scrap is on the ground with a glowing bruise on his cheek, and Dahlia's gone. Now, Toma, you now have the ability to tell any story you want, if she's not here to correct you.
You didn't have to say that.
I'm gonna have to walk home, aren't I?
And he didn't have to tell you you could attack me last night during magic, but things happen.
Wait, why am I being punished for that? He's the one who said stuff.
Because you were next in the turn order. So, Toma, yep. You
Scrap,
guys,
what did you say to her? I'm very good at pissing her off, and she's never been that bad.
He just like goes to sit up, and he's actually trying to stop laughing.
What in the world is happening?
I don't know. Dahlia punched him in the face and ran off on her. Something.
I
about
admit
mother.
I kind of deserved it, but it was worth it.
What did
Wait,
you
Dahlia ran
say?
off?
Mm-hmm. I'm going to have to walk. Scrap. Okay,
I
what,
told her
what
I
did
was
you
gonna
say?
sacrifice her soul to the artifact like the rest of you.
You're an evil little kobold, you know that.
previously on Yu-Gi-Oh!
My face
Well.
hurts now.
Suppose we better get moving. Can't be too far behind her.
Let's get the prankster on your bird and start walking home.
Yep.
Does Dahlia just run all the way home?
Broden, do you have any reason to stop?
No, she doesn't.
No. Dahlia goes home.
Well, you know, I thought we were supposed to not be alone right now.
Fair point. Scrap 20 lashes when we get back home. Let's go.
I don't agree to this.
I'm gonna refuse to elaborate.
We go.
You go home. Dahlia, you basically have half a day, if not a little
Hang
longer,
on. I'm
by
sending.
yourself.
Yeah, I'm sending something to you.
Okay. Oh wait, maybe I can... Oh no, it's a little late to bust out one of my new diseases.
Can't believe you freaked out that much about a marble with a chair in it.
We have been dealing with a cult, and you have almost fallen prone to twice to 2 orbs that could have possessed you, and you were also at one point taken and brought back. As
Your credibility is nil.
nothing. Like she has every reason to doubt you. And
That's
not,
why I had to do it. I'm the only one that could get away with the joke.
Yeah.
And these are your consequences. If you're gonna make the joke, accept them.
You did it for the bit, but you know the bit has.
That's what she does.
Just murder.
Yes, death.
Okay. Burden, you know those all have set DCs. You know them.
Yes, I do.
She's gonna fortify the fucking compound while we're gone.
Let me pull up. Oh, everyone else is gone. Thank Christ. Actually, Apis is still here. Apis stayed home. All the king's horses and all the king's men killed Toma. So you guys get home, and unfortunately, as was ordered by the queen herself, I'm gonna roll the D4, see who gets shot.
Ah, Christ.
Cat. And this is with advantage due to patient shot.
Say Dolly's doing the exact same thing.
Cat, does a 23 hit?
Yeah, I was no part of this.
Okay, Cat, you take 6 damage. What? Because it's a B arrow.
A bee.
Alright, can Dolly take her shot?
Yes.
She's aiming at scrap. Patient shot, obsidian arrow.
Oh, you
19.
Cat, there's now an arrow right in your sternum.
That's base
Toma, the
4,
same.
and then I think it does extra damage because of obsidian.
Yeah, it was a D10, so why don't you roll a raw D10 instead?
7.
So 7 plus your 1, 8.
Why
So that's
1?
8 damage. Your dex. It is not an extra D10, it is a flat D10.
I know.
Yeah, so one,
she
so
rolled-
plus 1 because your dex.
Oh. Okay. So,
Yeah,
then yeah.
the D10 plus dex. Yeah, 8. And Scrap, you get one to the gut. As Apis just pokes his head out and just says, I don't like doing this, are you done?
Don't feel bad about Apis. They're not real.
Dolly, it was a joke!
Bullshit.
Contesting persuasion. Contesting persuasion.
24.
And
Oh
Pally, this is
my
not patient
God.
shotted.
Trust me, Apis. They're like bureaucrats. I don't respect
19
them.
on Selkis.
Yes.
Selkis, take 12.
Another one going
no,
right.
that's
Another one going right for scrap.
No,
Nine.
that's not. That's 9. That's 9. That's 9. Take 9.
Yep, 9.
Patient shot just
I'm
means
gonna-
you're not moving, right?
Yeah, you are not
means,
moving yet.
Means no moving.
And then Dolly's still on fire. Another one at scrap. 21.
You have extra attack?
Hold on, no, they're gonna get a chance.
Oh,
to
okay.
react
I
to
didn't know
fire.
that. Okay, I didn't know Apis
No,
has
they
a
get
second.
to do things now that that was fired.
Well, 21's gonna happen next, so.
Yeah. Except what if it didn't? Because I'm torn between either trying to persuade you or casting darkness so you can't even see us to target us with the attack. You know what? I should roll a d2. All right. Option 1, try to persuade. Option 2, darkness.
You can do both
Damn
of those
it.
things. That's the best part.
That's a
No,
fair
he already
point.
said.
Yeah.
Dolly, if you shoot me again, I swear to the Zerdona, I'm going to torch your room.
The real scrap would have known that I already made it fireproof.
Apis just shouts, I don't like what I'm doing!
Oh my
Somebody put the bow down.
I can't, I'm under orders.
Damn it, Dahlia. This is getting out of hand.
Hey,
Cat, you can teleport, why don't you?
Yeah, I'm going to. I'm going to Misty Step right next to her.
say,
There
as
was a
far
landmine,
as Dahlia
that's the only
knows,
remember.
you are all dead, and Scrap has been possessed.
I love that I made Apis a fucking coward.
So I'm gonna Misty Step as a bonus action, and then I'm using
What did we do?
Short Draw on Dahlia.
Micah leaves and suddenly... Please Selkus or Toma, no context message Micah. Without you, it all fell apart.
AJ, please reload every sent.
Yeah, it can.
Yeah, it can.
So that's still an attack roll on her, Flora.
Mm-hmm. Let's see, with Kopesh, please. 22.
Hey.
That will hit.
Okay, Dahlia, she knocks the wind out of you. That's it.
Then I'm gonna look at her and go, do I have your attention?
Is it Dahlia's turn?
You're gasping for air, sir.
I know, but is it her turn?
Oh yeah, sure.
You see Dahlia look up at you. Very much anger written across her face.
Flora's looking at you like...
As you start seeing a white
You-
substance slowly starting to leak out of her mouth. As she is going to punch you with a sunshine fist.
I gave him this.
26.
Oh my god!
As she slows you for 14 radiant, just
Uppercut.
as you start hearing her growl.
We're
and
all gonna get
just
to backup characters
hit.
real fast.
Harry,
Micah-
you're pretty
Micah's gonna get back next week. They're dead.
They ate each other.
Please tell me someone messaged him, by the way, that now that
I
everything's
did.
falling
I messaged him without you. It's all falling apart.
apart.
Okay.
Okay, that's enough of that. I'm going to cast Darkness on literally everyone up there.
Oh yeah, it's
do
magically dark.
you try to convince her that you guys are not? Because as
Um,
far as she just saw,
Dahlia-
Flora just teleported up and smashed her.
Yeah.
Like,
What
being
the hell?
outrageous.
Okay,
Apis
Dahlia,
just
first
says-
of all.
Sorry, man.
Oh, yeah,
Apis
you
just
go ahead.
shouts, "I'm going home."
You go ahead. Dahlia, do you really think Scrap could sacrifice both me and Florence?
Roll persuasion check.
Honestly, I'm offended by the insinuation. 15.
15. Alright, we're gonna. It's a low, but we're
Turning
gonna.
on
We're
each
gonna
other
Yeah,
like
it's
animals.
a low thing. We're gonna see something. After slugging Flora across the face, you say that, and she stops for a moment and thinks.
Hey, cat.
Hmm.
Private con save for me.
Oh.
It's like, yeah, that seems like something prideful and arrogant enough to be the real Palius.
No, it's more of the fact if she does have to consider that point of, yeah, Palace would be a little bit harder to kill than that. I didn't hear an explosion.
So help me God, Dahlia, if you are not willing to listen to reason, I will put your ass to sleep.
Oh god, imagine sitting. The spell makes you sit so long, your literal ass falls asleep.
Oh god, that's the worst.
Torture spells.
She just looks at you. Okay, now I want to see where this goes.
Scrap, you have freedom to leave. You can go stay with your parents.
It's dark. It's dark, they're both blinded right now.
Oh, yeah, it is dark, and I have to see where I'm going to Misty Step.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That's why basically Peleus put up the stop fighting blanket.
Mm-hmm.
So wait, none of us can see right now?
Nope, not a single person.
Neither of you can see.
Only Yordrick could have seen in this.
Yep, because it's magical darkness, so. I can't see in, granted, but I mean, I can still see around me. What do you two do?
is gonna take the fucking obsidian arrow out of his gut.
It's splintered in there.
Okay, Scrap, let's go see if Celeste is busy.
Celeste isn't here. She's on the mission.
Shit, right.
You'd know that if you were the real
Yeah,
Power.
you would know that if you were really Palius.
I like this campfire. I'm gonna keep making it brighter.
Okay, to be fair, I was a bit distracted with our issues. You know, I know it's only been a day since they headed out, but it feels like it's been 2 weeks. Honestly.
Meanwhile, the B team, ribbit.
Absolutely riveting.
Strap's gonna go to the medical area where there's actual tools for it and remove the obsidian from it.
Medicine check. Let's see if you make it worse.
No.
You do not. You
That's
take her
what-
scalpel and you take her forceps and you bandage yourself up.
Damn it, Dahlia.
Imagine Scrap went down, because you guys didn't get to rest since that fight. Imagine Scrap went down, taking out his own stuff.
God, if he died because of a bit, because he came back to that arrow. You know,
Oh my god.
I could see Scrap going out in a way like that for a bit.
My niece this is her 4th time up here.
You need bigger stairs. And she can't climb them. So what
Sorry,
are
also
what are the
dealing with
girls?
child.
What's
Say,
that?
I have nothing to do here, so
Both of them dealing with child at the same time. Alright. Say what you guys are gonna do? I put you in
I've been dealing
the
with
no
child
fighting
and
circle.
also trying to come up with something here on the fly. So
she casts Drowning Grasp.
I mean, Peleus mentioned the horrible diarrhea everyone had last night.
She cast Drowning Grasp on Dahlia?
No, I'm just.
Oh, I was about to
She
say.
doesn't even know
okay.
Drowning Grasp.
So we gonna do this then?
Like,
Trauma
okay,
hand.
fight to the death. All right.
Cannot
let me
wait
see if
for
I
Cat
can
to be
do
Terry.
this quietly. Well, close to Dahlia. Dahlia, if I wasn't the real Flora, would I know that you read a letter recently that no one else in the guild knows about?
Dahlia.
Negus Scrap had all Scrap's memories.
Yeah, that's exactly what Dahlia mentions. The other Strap had all of Strap's memories.
Well, then I'm gonna sit down, and I imagine she can at least hear the audible sound of me sitting down. Fine. If you don't think I'm the real Flora, then kill me.
Negus Scrap didn't bleed.
Wait.
You can just check if she's bleeding.
Yeah.
I can't. There's darkness.
For how many feet?
For like, it's like a 20-foot radius, I believe. We throw it out.
Go upstairs.
It's a 15-foot radius sphere for the
Yeah,
dude.
no. If he hits it at the doorway, you can walk forward out of it.
It's wherever you guys were at. I
She'll
thought
walk-
you were like up on the upper floor shooting out the windows like an old
See, that's
standoff.
what I was thinking too.
Oh, I thought
Yeah.
you had Apis on the up floor and you on the roof.
No, if anything, Dahlia would be up on the roof, just sniping them.
She's a roof nerd.
She'll slowly back out of the darkness. Come out of the darkness slowly.
Fine. She gets up, and then as she's walking out of the darkness, she's literally like rubbing her jaw. One of my teeth is loose.
I can hit hard.
Punch good.
No fight, just punch good.
Yeah, no, she would have blood, like...
Yep, black blood right down the nose.
I'm gonna turn off the darkness as well.
Okay.
And I'll sit back down.
She'll look over to Peleus as he drops the darkness. Is he bleeding at all?
I mean, it didn't even break my temp HP, so I mean,
Does your temp HP last that long?
Inexhaustible lasts until a rest.
Oh wow.
It's the pugilist abilities that only last for a minute.
Yep, inexhaustible is just, well, I have this.
Yep,
Because
technically
he
I
can never stack more.
And you were
Yeah, I
with
can't-
him
I
the
can't.
entire time?
Yes.
But like place as you walk through the front door, hold on, Broden did message me something.
Oh boy, no.
Yeah, that was on the list.
I'm expecting pie, I swear.
Hibbity skibbity deck save.
Please fail.
I hope I succeed and it flies past and hits Dolly in the face. Eh,
You stepped into a bear trap.
God damn it.
You take 3 piercing damage and now are stuck.
Okay, it
You
didn't
know,
work on the mountain, and
almost-
it's not going to work now.
I almost called my grandfather.
So I
And Selkus,
didn't
as
have-
you look,
I start pulling it up.
and Selkus, as you look at the, no, Toma, I simply forgot. Selkus, and as you look at the top of the stairs, you see ball bearings and caltrops on all the stairs.
Okay.
She was ready to Kevin McAllister your asses.
She would have too if the mix-up didn't happen. She ended up on the ground. She was after shooting was gonna go inside the house and stay in the
Essentially,
basement.
she just ran up to Ape and said, "It's go time. We're being attacked. Get to the roof."
Pretty much, like they look like them. They're not them.
They wear their skin.
And they don't wear it well.
Okay, yeah, I'm gonna start taking the bear trap off of me.
Strength
Okay.
save.
Alright. Yeah,
You
25.
pry it off.
Strap lied to me.
I'm well aware. 20 lashings.
30.
Okay.
That'll kill him.
I'm doing lashings now. Okay.
No, I just wanted him to believe that I would.
Grub's gonna walk out from the medical area, just bandages all over like his stomach.
I'd
from where
imagine
he
you can
removed
see
obsidian.
the. I imagine you can still see the blood, kind of.
Oh yeah, you can.
Yeah.
And he points at you, Dahlia. If you ever shoot me with a goddamn obsidian arrow again, I'm killing your horse.
Toma, write this down as I'm making a judgment call. Cobalt blood is green.
Okay.
Fucking touch my horse, and I will torch your entire existence.
Okay.
Oh my
Scrap.
god.
To be fair, Scrap, you brought this on yourself.
No, the punch to the face was fine. All of this was not called for.
Floor is still
Actually-
bleeding.
Bullshit. Oh, that is a good.
Let's
Dolly
get
will
that
go
moving.
down. We'll just kneel down, cast level 3, cure wounds.
And her tooth is fixed.
Dahlia, verify information before attacking us.
Strap. Last thing you did as I ran away was laugh maniacally. Neither of the other two came out. I had to assume the worst, that there was some unseen enemy in there, or you found another fucking orb that did weird shit, killed the other two.
To be
I'm
entirely
gonna be
honest,
put on
Scrap-
trial for having a sense of humor.
Oh no, it was funny as all hell, but you can't deny that this is kind of a reasonable reaction.
We know the lengths Dahlia will go to protect herself, that's for sure.
And here I didn't
And
even pull out all the
else?
stops, because I was still semi-unsure.
Appreciate that.
There would have been
So-
pies and kunais and a big pit with spikes.
Well, after all of
Spiders.
this.
And spiky spiders. Bikers.
Worst part is, I would have just put a dummy of myself up on top. You all would never have known. You would have gone through the entire house. In reality, I've already been all the way to Scrap's sister, who I also already wrote a letter to. So you may want to go talk to her about that.
What did you tell her?
Scrap may have been taken over by some weird thing he found in a cave, possibly related to cults, possibly killed all of our team members besides me. Help.
You know, Dahlia, this all could have actually been avoided if you had simply tried to message one of us, now that I think about it.
How could I have tried to message you if I thought you were both dead? And him possessed?
Because if you tried to message one of us and it didn't work, then we were dead. If it worked, then we were alive.
I needed to save the spell slots just in case you came after me.
Messages in the spell slot.
And
sending.
Sending. Yeah.
I needed to save the magic just in case.
She's
Don't
got the
think you
magic
should have
in
verified
her.
information before jumping to this bad of a conclusion.
To be fair, Scrap, maybe don't pretend to be possessed again. It's...
Flora just stands up. I'm gonna go make drinks.
You
Good
have
idea.
been replaced once, nearly possessed twice. You don't have a good track record, Scrap.
And yet, I've never been possessed.
No, but you were replaced by Quasar.
You could have been replaced by one again, and have killed the rest with some weird voodoo
I doubt that.
shit.
I don't think that I could kill Palius that easily.
That's a part of the story. That
Honestly, I wasn't sure if you had actually killed Palius or just found a way to trap him, because that one I believe more.
No, I suppose
Just go. They have to go, Joe Palius.
They fucking sealed them in the resin box.
They got you in the eyeball cube.
Also,
No.
be careful going down the stairs. I had, just in case, a painting set up.
Also,
Okay.
I can't help but feel like you need to learn tones of voice better because... Wow.
Okay. Dahlia, help me disarm your traps. Scrap, you just take a seat and rest. And Flora's already in the kitchen getting drinks going, so...
Fine.
No,
Wait!
apparently I have to go stop my sister from thinking I'm possessed now.
Dahlia, message your sister and tell her to disregard the note.
Okay, so I may have lied about the note. As he runs into the kitchen. Flora, don't put your hands in the sink. There's a bear trap.
I'm gonna say Flora does not put her hands in the sink when she's there to make drinks.
It is just foamy water. You see Dahlia put a broom into it, and you just hear a snap sound. And she lifts it out. Whew, that was close.
And since you did not have one, I'm not gonna make you guys spend the money. Poof, those were her bard creations. Just to keep the logistics.
Yeah, she was never gonna kill me with this.
God, you work fast.
This bit
I'll
was
give you
not worth
that.
spending money.
Yeah, honestly, I think Grandpa would have been proud of this one.
I'm proud of
Sitting
it.
in a
If it
chair
means anything.
now. This is why I don't make jokes. When I make jokes, everyone thinks that I'm possessed.
Okay, to be fair, this joke was that you were possessed.
Flora just pulls out the
Yeah, usually I expect people to take a couple of seconds to think about something before jumping to the conclusion of killing the entire party.
Well, everyone's still alive.
It's almost as bad as the time that she nearly torched all of me.
Then it's a cut.
Drug her ahead of time.
And then Family Guy cutaway.
Like how every instance, Talia could just point to something that you did to cause me
Well,
a reaction. You nearly tortured me to death. You tried to drug me.
Dahlia's never once been the true aggressor.
Okay.
Except for when she is.
Yeah.
So, Scrap, you found something else in the cave, right?
Yeah?
How do you propose we actually find out what it does? Or what it is?
I don't know. Have somebody who knows magic stuff look at it?
I don't know, take it out on the table and let's all look at it.
Puts the marble on the table. This looks nothing like one of the cult's orbs.
Oh my gosh, Strap, will you let it go?
No!
Road in the stream crashed.
Oh.
What is with the internet tonight? What the fuck? I had people come look at this. I'm going to be very.
Oh, we're good. After I refreshed it, it came back.
I'm gonna say my end's not going.
I'm not letting it go for at least a sleep.
For one sleep.
Hey.
Hell of a measure
hang
of
on.
time.
Hang on. My mom and dad always said, never go to bed angry. It does not work well.
It doesn't. I suggest we all share a drink. In fact, I suggest we share drinks until we can laugh about this.
Share a drink and deal with the pebble.
Do I need to have one drink?
So I start laughing way ahead of you.
Yeah, Flora just pulled out the 1 gallon clay vessel of blueberry mead that she has.
Okay. I will apologize for shooting all of you and punching Flora, but I want an apology for making me think that you all died from Strap.
Looks to Scrap.
They were victims
Do
as much
you
as this,
already
too.
have the alcohol out?
Mm-hmm.
He's gonna
Yeah, I
reach
just
over,
literally
he's
put the
gonna,
vessel on the table.
he's gonna reach over, he's gonna take a long sip of that alcohol.
Long shit.
Wow.
Look at him go.
After like his third gulp, he stops. I'm sorry that I made a joke that you happened to take very poorly.
See, that doesn't feel like an apology.
Yeah, that okay.
Maybe a little less underhanded, Scrap.
This really
Scrap really-
reminds me of that Rick and Morty episode of I'm sorry I'm sorry you think you deserve an apology. That is giving that energy right now.
I would like to point out, this is coming from someone who has made proper apologies before and knows about that.
I know. I'm just saying the funny here.
Scrap over here with the. I'm sorry you feel that way.
He's aware of what he's doing. he's really driving it home that he is not okay with what happened.
I suppose that's the best I'm gonna get.
Wow. I'm gonna need at least a little bit to feel better about getting shot.
I am sorry for setting off the traps. I am very, very, very thankful that you are all still alive. Honestly, I was trying to figure out what I'd do with the guild if you all didn't make it back, because I'm like, do I grab people from the B team and keep going? Do I turn this place to a pottery barn?
Do I start smoking?
Thought that for half a second. Quit immediately. Filthy habit.
Oh, I didn't mean like that. I know this smoke comes off of Dahlia. What are you doing? Smoking.
And I just want you to understand that you did send me into a bit of a panic attack for 3 hours.
Still a little hard to believe that you didn't stop once in 3 hours and think about it.
Yeah, that's kind of what panic does to you.
It attacks.
Well, I'm gonna pour myself a... Actually, I'm gonna pour 2 glasses of the mead. If y'all will excuse me for a moment. I think there's a, How do I put this? There was someone else caught in the crossfire of this that might need some help.
Oh, Apis.
Mm-hmm.
He went home, though.
You trapped his way out.
He couldn't go home.
He can't teleport.
Apis,
Wait,
you're
no, I thought
good. You can come on out.
Pretty sure we said we disarmed the stuff.
You did, but not by the time he said he's going home.
Right, yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna go track him down.
Yeah, he's not far. He's just in like a spare room.
Takes another couple drinks. I'm sorry that I made you think I was possessed. My intention was to freak you out, not to cause a panic attack.
In retrospect, it may have been a good joke. Maybe the wrong time, person, situation. I don't know.
I just thought it was funny.
I did kind of think it was funny.
Peleus thinks anything's funny that's going to annoy me and or harm me.
Okay, more the annoy thing, really. To be honest, I really didn't think you'd turn this place into a fortress.
Honestly, I'm just happy you're able to convince me, because as soon as you put up that darkness, I was just about to summon butterflies to just nibble on you guys until you're dead.
Oh, see, that's the thing. That was the stop hitting each other spell.
Yeah, I wouldn't have to have seen for it.
I know you wouldn't have. But still. All's well ends well, everyone's still alive.
True.
I think we should leave all of the combat damage for Yordred to come back so we can freak out.
What happened? Well, we fought a bunch of slimes. Oh, that's awful. Well, that wasn't the problem.
And then we went home.
It's like, who hurt you guys, Dahlia? What?
No one tell him. No, actually comes in. You were robbed. They left all of our stuff alone.
Does she find Apis?
Oh, he and I are dealing with that.
Okay.
She and I are dealing with that, yeah. That will be handled privately, because he's essentially freaking out like, I didn't want to do this!
You know, to be honest, Ollie, I'm kind of just impressed that you threw all of this together within the time frame you had.
Frankly,
Not the
I
worst plan.
no. Honestly, I was thinking of going further, but I wasn't sure if I was going to need more backup.
Well, who else could you have really called?
My grandpa.
I mean, I suppose your grandfather could have showed up.
Oh yeah, if I would have told him, "Hey, Gramps, I think all my all my friends are dead, and I need assistance because I think they're coming after me next,"
I need new ones.
I think
I
he
need new
would have showed
friends.
up.
Possible.
Granted, he probably would have not asked much questions and staked your bodies to the outside of the house to ward off against anyone else, but I would have been safe.
I love that our grandpa's Vlad the Impaler.
What
I'm gonna
was
go
your
smack
grandpa
that-
experience that's his go-to?
I'm gonna smack that scrap fellow in the nuts. I know they're
It's a fair-
eternal. I'm gonna go looking.
It's a fair point. I think that's even crueler than what my father would do to me.
My grandpa says he's been through a lot.
Didn't your dad Molag Ball?
A little bit. It's not quite as bad as Molag Ball.
Nobody's not as bad as Molag Ball. We know how
Molag Ball's
vampires.
got some fuck shit in his lore.
We know how
man.
vampires were made.
Yeah, unfortunately, I do.
You know, Grandpa's been through a lot. Doesn't like to talk about it.
Micah asked me in general, what have I missed? And I just responded with, it all fell apart.
Yeah. If he asks, that is the only thing you people are allowed to say to him. I want that on the record. There'll be punishments if you don't.
I already told them. Some people a couple of us got shot.
It all fell apart, Micah.
Just don't tell him by who.
I didn't tell them anything else. I just told them for a bit, 2 of us got shot. So, that's Pebble.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Cat.
I touch it and start thinking about it.
Okay, you now have them over. By the way, Kat, that room is full of bees.
Bee room.
For those who get the
Hence the
reference,
reason she's just being
Yeah.
very calm.
it's like Gara and his sand.
You know, I should probably also apologize to Apis. I was the one who asked him to shoot you all.
Why did you ask him to do that?
Well, it can't just be me defending a fortress.
Same reason
Okay, but-
she shot you.
There were 3 of
But-
you!
Okay, but why Apis?
No one else is home.
AJ, let me
He's the only one
answer.
on the clock right now.
You know, the Red Brand
Also-
hasn't showed up yet for his shift. It's not that time just yet.
Also,
know?
you couldn't just have gone to get my sister and
I wouldn't have had
Shine and
enough to.
Yordrick.
I wouldn't have had enough time to booby trap the house then.
well, assuming you had competent fighters, would you have needed to booby trap the house?
I had me and I had Apis. I had
But if you had gone
a
to go get
competent
up
fighter
alone-
and a
And a
rather-
gardener.
and a gardener.
That is what Kat said to you, Made Gold Soldier. I'm a gardener!
I think Dolly did the best with what she had at the time.
which is a scary amount.
Mm-hmm.
Oh come on, you 3
be
could have
honest, though.
taken me down.
I mean, if we were trying to kill you.
I mean, the thing about your butterflies, you do have to get close to deal with us.
To a point.
Decently close. I mean, we could have, 3 of us all at once. I mean, if we had all charged in headlong up into your traps, I mean, then we probably wouldn't have stood much of a chance. But if we just simply sieged you out...
Oh, it's gonna cost you a lot more to siege a place than it is to, you know.
No, of course, we'd want to infiltrate. I mean, you couldn't cover the entire building yourself. That'd just be simply impossible. Plenty of windows, entrances.
Man,
things people
you're
use.
really lucky you didn't go through the house.
I saw some traps.
I had one that if you opened the door, just blowtorched you.
Jesus.
I was fending for my life.
No, I get it. I understand.
Oh, you'd make a good kobold.
Thank you.
There we go. Now we're actually getting somewhere.
I mean, there was another one. If you would have opened a window, this would have flown at you. She just puts a firework onto the table. Hurt like hell if it hit ya. And then it explodes.
And then you feel so patriotic.
No, it's like one of Scrap's bombs. Okay,
Kind of.
I suppose that would work.
Well, we're not using that one to go fire it off?
Sure, why not?
Gee. She lifts it up.
So what, do we like light it and then throw it, or...
No. Okay, so we're gonna stick into the ground here. Shoot it towards the sky. Gonna light a match, and she just lights a finger. And puts out the strain. Hear a small and then it launches off.
Now, how hard did you stick the stick into the ground?
Hard enough.
Hard enough, yeah. She's worked with fireworks
As-
before.
Because if you do it too hard, it'll just stay there.
A giant red and pink explosion.
Ready. How many of those do you have?
That was it.
Yeah, the one. Hey, let me roll a d4 on this one.
One would say it's for comedic effect.
Hey, Dahlia, and suddenly the blasty cap just, no damage, bonks you on the head.
What does?
You know, so fireworks is always the blasting cap. It's just
Yep.
a little rock in there that falls from the sky when you light up fireworks.
Let me see something.
That's why you always launch them away.
15. She almost falls back and then stops and catches herself. Nope.
You alright?
Yeah.
Oh, good.
More trying to recover mentally right now because literally 30 minutes ago I thought you were all just corpses walking towards this place.
No, that's a fair point. I thought we might have had to fight you to the death. It's so
Phipps looks at
kind
both.
of dealing with that as well.
Do we have any evidence that the cult actually does that?
Well,
Oh yes, no, they will do that.
just want you to know that it pains me to hurt you all. Even if I was convinced that it wasn't you.
I'm a little concerned how little it took for that to happen.
Y'all, to be fair, they were different guys, but almost held a town hostage. Well, city, actually.
And by that I mean, what if someone else tells you that we're possessed and tries to convince you that we're not who we say we are?
Well, then maybe I'd probably question it, but this literally came from your word of mouth.
Why would I tell you?
I don't know. Maybe it was a weird thing, huh? Maybe you got off on it.
A taunt.
That is a
Scrap,
joke,
some
by
people
the
are
way.
just evil like that.
That is true.
Those people are idiots.
That
Oh,
is
yes.
also true.
Sometimes evil is stupid.
I would say most of the time evil's stupid. That's typically only caused by their own hubris.
Okay, so Scrap, maybe joke about this whole thing after we deal with the current problems in the city.
You guys are the ones that took forever to come out of the cave. I had to come up with something.
Could have just waited a couple minutes or made small talk. I don't know. Talk about the weather. I know Yordrick's not here.
You could
You
have
can
joked
guess.
about something else. You could have told me that, I don't know, Pallius fell in there, or Flora was suddenly engrossed by the horse thing and decided to try to ride it. Something weird but funny.
Scrap's a little confused, but he got the spirit.
Yeah.
I worked with what I had. Gestures to marble on
You
table.
had more. You refused to use it.
What I had on hand as a visual gag.
It was a funny
What
joke. but that's all it
do
is.
gesture? He's just like, what do gestures with both hands at marble.
I don't know, here.
I don't know. Why don't we all? Everyone just hold on to it at once. Why not? Everyone try to attune to it at once, just to
Alright.
see what happens.
You all touch the marble-sized marble.
Dolly was just gonna.
One finger each.
Dolly was just gonna touch it and go.
Chair. Make chair. Marble chair. Put thing in marble that is chair. Open chair to me.
Agony.
I'm tired.
I love that you guys are getting close.
Dolly picks it up.
So it's supposed to be magical, we think?
Maybe.
you just found a
Or
weird
someone
marble.
just really liked chairs and wanted
Dahlia
marbles
just
that-
tosses it up in the air, lets it fall to the ground, goes, "Chair me."
I'll speak up when something happens. Continue.
It just clatters to the ground then.
He's gonna pick it up. Why don't you have a seat?
Poof! There's a rocking chair in front of you.
Oh, thank God.
Its activation is the Chris Hansen frame.
Take a seat.
Is it take a seat or have a seat?
I'll accept either. The spell is called Take a Seat.
You know? And this
It's
is
a very comfy looking rocking chair, by the way.
She'll just look at the entire group. You know, if this is a one-time use, this is hilarious.
It's not. Scrap still has the marble. The
Chairs.
glow fades.
Does the chair fade when it does it?
No.
I don't know if that chair is permanent, but if it is, that means that there's just a bunch of chairs in here.
Stand up. Get out of the chair. Get the fuck out of my house.
Oh, the chair's just there.
Yeah, I think we're trying to test if we can put a chair back in the marble.
Yeah.
Oh. I'm gonna say you did this for a while. No.
Oh.
But after an hour, the chair is gone.
Okay.
Yes,
The chair is
perfect.
no longer in the marble.
Perfect. Just enough time for someone to get comfortable and then fall asleep.
That's a prank. That's a good prank.
Above game, the chair gets better as you level up.
Yes.
It starts as a stool.
I'm gonna go check on Flora.
She's coming down the stairs, and you hear a very loud buzzing upstairs, Dahlia.
How'd it go?
It's gonna take him some time to calm down.
Okay.
He did just, try to murder people, probably for the first time in his life. So, not something you easily recover from
Fair
the
enough.
first time.
How
I did encourage him to come speak with us.
when he's
once
ready.
he's- Calm down some more, yes, but I think I've got him at least a little bit calmed down.
Okay. Again, sorry about your jaw.
And it's fine. One hell of a punch, I do have to admit.
Yeah, I really like this. I don't know what it is, but I like it. You just see her holding her fist up as it glows.
Quite something, should prove very effective.
Dahlia craves violence.
I've turned
She-
Dahlia into Angemon.
She literally
Grab
shifts her
hold-
jaw when she says that.
Scrap holds his hand up in a fist to see if it does anything.
You just gotta concentrate, Strap. Really
It's-
think.
It's small and scaly.
There's only one way to test it. Fist bump.
Oh no. Oh no.
I'm joking,
Like-
I'm joking, I'm joking.
Dahlia just like,
Breaks her
hand,
fucking hand.
hand of
Break
fate.
my wrist.
I am joking.
Give Dahlia a staff. Give her the angel rod attack too.
Tell you what, though. Boy, was I pissed when you just slammed me in the gut with that sword.
Got your attention though, didn't it?
Well, yeah. I mean, you felt how much of attention it got.
I gotta say, I feel like attacking her wasn't a good way to de-escalate the situation.
To be fair, I was just hoping to render her somewhat incapacitated so I'd have a chance to speak.
Yeah, no, I just started seeing red after that.
See, I thought about just trying to grab her and knock her out, but honestly, I feel like that would be worse. So...
Would have made it worse, yes.
Mm-hmm. Well, to be honest, I think things went about as well. Although you could have missed. So. No, because then no one would have been hurt. We could have just talked things out without Scrap and Flora both being shot. But, oh well. Everyone's still alive and mostly working, so...
The incident is now behind us.
Mm-hmm. And we had a pretty fireworks show afterwards.
So tempted to take your obsidian arrows away.
They're not yours. I will report you for theft.
He's gonna tell the boss on you, Scrap, watch out.
Looks at Flora, who's in charge of assets.
I thought Dolly was gonna report Scrap to herself.
Oh no, Dahlia's not in charge of the assets. Flora is. So he's like, Flora scraps the hole.
Why did he steal? Because I shot him with the arrows.
I'll try to recover them in a few days.
None of you are taking my arrows. I will throw another punch.
And then they went to bed.
Dolly has discovered the power of physical violence.
Makes her stronger.
Dahlia,
This is what Peleus does? No wonder he loves his job.
Dahlia, in the moment when you guys thought you guys were dead and was doing pretty good shooting, you guys just went, man, fuck the power of friendship, the power of wanting violence. Now there's the solution.
There's your money maker.
Scrap was literally the whole time just like, how did this escalate to this point? What is going on?
Ow! It's inside of my spleen. Well, the party are almost killing each other aside.
Yeah, and then they went to bed. And they got up knowing they gotta work in the morning.
Dahlia comes down, pours herself a glass of grapefruit juice.
Question. Going back to the infirmary.
Anyone downstairs?
I don't know.
Yeah.
Would you?
Scrap has to go downstairs to go to the infirmary.
Yep. So Scrap and Flora.
Dolly's just gonna approach Flora. Quick question.
What's that?
Does Edric know how much a piano costs?
Probably.
I want a piano.
I mean, you want a piano? I'm sure he could lead us in the right direction.
Okay.
I would ask now, but I don't actually have a way of. He has to message me first.
No, that's fair.
Dahlia.
I want to know. He's been gone for a few days, Kat. You've not heard a word.
Yeah, that's just a visible little sign of concern.
Do you want me to message your boyfriend?
Kinda. Would you?
You know what? I will. I'll make it. I will message him as an apology for yesterday.
Joke ass message.
Meanwhile, Scrap changing.
But don't
out
start the
used
message out
bandages.
referencing that. That's probably not a good idea.
Oh, she hit you.
Scrap
Yeah.
changing out his used bandages in the other room.
I just imagine Dahlia just not really, just, hey, I kind of tried to kill everybody yesterday, and so as an apology, messaging you.
She wasn't gonna do that.
Hey, so I almost killed your girlfriend.
Oh yeah,
This
that's
is
right.
not
If you
how
had
he
it-
would. I'm gonna
if you
preface
had-
this joke with this is not how he would respond. Well, damn, I struck out with her sister. I said not how he would respond. Did you ignore what I just said?
If he said that, Dolly would just look up at the floor and goes, "So we have to kill a person."
If you had killed
Which one?
if-
Your sister or the boy?
Oh, definitely
If
the
you had
boyfriend.
killed
But
Flora,
not
you
your
would have.
mom.
If you had killed Flora, you would have had to deal with him.
Mm-hmm. Disintegration.
The rest of the joke: struck out with her sister, but not her mom.
Oh.
Wow.
Fuck your mom, shit.
Hey, he couldn't fuck your dad.
Oh my god. You just hear Dolly say, "Hey Cedric, Flora wants to know how you're doing. Also, do you know how much and where I can get a piano?"
Oh boy.
So this is happening.
Yep.
Certainly is, Scrap.
He says he's fine. It's been a long flight. Also, a piano typically runs around 250 gold.
Whew.
That's ridiculous.
Do you guys know how much pianos are?
Pretty expensive.
Still.
I think it's like one of the most expensive instruments you can buy.
Yeah, I'd imagine
yeah.
it's a couple $1,000s.
Yeah, I'd bet on that at least.
I
Like Google.
can still allow it to be ridiculous in my mind.
A well-made grand piano can go from $3,000 to $6,500.
Yep, I'd believe it.
And then there's apparently.
Sorry, no,
certain violins.
that's not a grand. That's an entry level like cubic piano.
Oh
Yeah, I'm seeing like the little tiny pianos, and like the lowest option is below 5,500.
And then there's
Yeah.
apparently certain kinds of violins that are even more expensive.
Yeah, it's crazy. I went to a violin shop one time, and I was like, oh, what are the prices on these? And it was like, yeah, so our base starter one's 1,500. And I went, okay.
Yeah, no, the cheapest I'm seeing on here is $5,000.
Yeah,
Oof.
it's ridiculous.
Yep. They're very hard to make.
Yep.
Mhm.
But that's
Well,
that's-
let's phrase that properly. They're very hard to make well.
Mm-hmm.
yeah, your boyfriend seems to be doing fine.
Well, that's good to know. Well, breakfast then?
Right then.
And do we have to go do the things?
Soon,
Like 2
like
days.
today.
Oh, we slept that long. Okay.
Yeah, time for a breakfast. Maybe if Peleus wants a smoke break.
All right. Flora, help me again. Let's do this. This time
You got it.
with
There's a
feeling.
bear trap. There's a bear
Huh.
trap in the oven.
16.
Much better. Making pancakes, making bacon pancakes.
Is there a bear trap in the oven?
No.
Aw.
Dahlia with a 16 makes what is essentially for the group a plate of God, what are those? Like the maple syrup flavored like breakfast sandwiches.
A
that they have-
McGriddle?
A McGriddle for a plate of McGriddles for everyone. Here you go.
Oh, okay. Damn.
I don't know what this is, but I want more.
I don't know, but I think she's redeemed herself after.
Dahlia makes the McRib, and vows to never make it again.
Only once in every full moon does she make a
Once
McRib,
a year, I will make you the McRib.
but only one of them. You
It's
shall
not
fight
that good. She just
yourself.
refuses to make it again.
It's like, wow, this is kind of mid.
But I want more.
Mid-rib.
I do not understand the McRib.
I don't either.
I
Me-
don't get it either. It doesn't even taste that good. I tried it once. I was like,
Yeah,
I mean,
I've
it's...
tried it a couple of times just to see if it's changed at all over the period. It's like, no, it's still just not
Just
good.
mediocre.
it's all right, I guess. You know.
Well, moving on from the McRib. You guys get to the city gates. And there is that same Nagaran and Bahir. And a cloaked person driving a single horse-drawn cart. The cart is currently empty, with 3 rookie adventurers in the back.
Oh. So these are the compatriots?
Yes, one of them being a... Let me scroll up, see if I had them written down. If not, oops, I'm about to make them up. I remember their classes and their vibes, but not their names.
Not their vibe.
As a short-haired blonde human walks with a simple leather vest of her armor, an okay-looking sword and a beat-up wooden shield walks up and says, "Hello, you must be the people we're working with."
Yep.
Hello.
Pleasure to meet you.
Good to meet you. My name is Jonas.
Dahlia.
That's
Scrap.
Karai. She points to a water genasi woman wearing martial arts garb with a single claw gauntlet, like Vega from Street Fighter.
What was the name?
Karai. K-A-R-A-I.
Okay.
Above
And
the game. Wow, I guess stereotypes really do exist for.
Yeah. And this is Wake. They are our spellcaster and our priest. A Goliath just nods at you, and they have a very cool octopus mace. They are clearly a Levion cleric.
Huh. Neat.
We used
Well-
to have a cleric.
Well, we are not... you seem to be much more experienced than us, so... We'll be in your care, but we will have your back.
Alright. Well, we should probably share what we're planning to do.
Yep.
Nah,
Flora will pull out her sketches.
While you explain it, I'm gonna go distribute the caltrops to every member of the.
The only civilians are the driver and the merchant himself.
Oh, okay. She'll still give them to, just in case.
It's a single cart that they're taking. They don't really need more.
Oh, it's not like you. Initially,
I
it sounded
said
like
it's a single
caravan.
horse cart.
All right.
Is there any of the actual cargo in this?
Oh no, they're picking up.
Oh,
Oh.
gotcha. Okay, yeah, I just want to make sure.
Were
about that.
they ambushed on the way back or out before?
I think they were ambushed en route with their cargo. Like, for the
where
last
they
group.
have the stuff.
Yeah.
So we might not even see anything happen till the way back.
Mm-hmm.
I can still scout ahead and see if I can find any evidence of possible places for ambush.
I would appreciate that. Also, since you're going to be doing the scouting, if you could look for advantageous places for us to camp if we need to, yes.
That's fine.
Preferably something up high.
Dry ground up high. Want to
It
face
keeps,
the
should
sun.
be fine. It's merely a day's
Yes.
trip out.
Listen,
You
never
say
know.
up high, it sounds too close to Gunpei, and the water genasi looks over.
If you say up high, then someone goes down low.
above game, the two players that have been reading The Art of War.
Yeah.
And he mentioned that they're not going through hills or woods. You're going down a road.
I mean, it still doesn't matter. It depends on what plains we're going through. If it's literally just like field plains, that's different.
Yeah, I'm gonna show you the route you're taking on the world map. Let me just
Reading
go.
the Art of War to deal with a level 1 bandit attack.
So you guys are here.
Yep.
There you go.
All right.
Down.
Oh,
You're
so
literally
literally
going.
open
You're
plain.
going to Chicken Town.
Yeah, the chicken down.
Is it just like heavy foliage along the road then, but not like many trees?
Yeah, like maybe a few patches of trees, not like enough to make a forest. You know. You know, like when you're driving down the highway and there's a bunch of open fields, like, oh, there's a bed tree.
If you're confused, your opponent is confused.
If Dahlia's
All
going to actually then in that case hand Flora the reins to the horse. She's like, it's gonna be easier for me to stay hidden on foot.
If your opponent is quick to anger, seek to tickle him. That'll piss
Fair
him
enough.
All warfare is based. Sun Tzu.
One of you guys
On
can
deception.
use my horse while I go.
You sure you don't want to take your horse with you when you're scouting?
Initially, yes, but it's not gonna help me that much stay hidden. That
Well,
and this cloak will help me do just that.
I suppose
She's got a
so.
camo cloak on.
Alright, if you can keep up with the rest of us then. Scouting. So be it.
Well, I'll probably start up now while you guys get ready, and I can message you if anything is seen.
Not
Oh,
too far.
Flora's
No-
gonna dig into her bag and pull out the colored charcoals that she has, chalks.
Cool.
Well, considering most of the
Thank you.
caravan's gonna be on foot, I don't think that Dolly's gonna have that much of an issue.
Probably not, but green for the path we should take. Red if you've noticed anything, and you want to meet up with us to discuss it. And a blue for the point that you want to meet.
So, the merchant will just tell you, do not travel too far ahead. I am paying you to stay and protect the cargo, after all. While your plan is sound, you're more useful near me than ahead of me.
If I am not close enough to be able to get back without much issue, then I'm already too far.
Try to keep the cart within your sight.
All right.
Try, not
We-
you have to.
Are protecting you
Yeah.
with this plan.
Forgive me if someone without military experience doesn't feel as safe without his protection near him. Now we wait Caselcas had to dip out.
Flora just grumbles like,
Dahlia turns away from under her cloak, just kind of gives Flora the side eye, like, fucking this guy. Like-
yeah. Oh, you can see she's biting her tongue.
Yeah.
He will now incite you.
Was it?
I said he's inciting cat.
Oh.
Okay.
You're camouflaged. He can't see you. John Cena rules. You got a 17, cat. Do you want to try to deceive?
Deceive that I'm irritated?
Yeah.
You're allowed to be irritated.
Yeah, you are.
Not really.
But
No.
if this
She's
displeases
clearly
you,
being irritated, but she's being respectful.
You do not need to take this job if you do not want to.
I have a greater goal in mind. In lieu of protecting this town as a whole and keeping these people fed.
That is what I'm doing.
Just drive the cart. I'm gonna walk off. That's probably the first time anybody in the group's seen Flora get a bit pissy about something.
I'll write this down as I wait for Selkus.
Oh god.
Hmm.
Hang on.
So is Scraps climbing into the cart? What are the people that are around him?
People around you are the 3 rookies. Wake is just kind of casting a prayer onto the cart, you know, because Levion is the god of travel.
Mm-hmm. And it's a cleric and who?
A cleric, a swordsman, and a martial artist.
Just gonna look at the martial artist. So what kind of punching do you do?
Mostly slashing with my claws and kicking.
Looks over. How many times has he seen Peleus kick stuff?
He's not here.
Oh,
Oh, I've never kept track of that.
Not often is the answer.
Yeah, so I am not keeping track of every action in a combat. That sounds awful.
How often have you used the claws for combat before?
In training, quite often, and in sparring as well, but in live combat, a few times. These guys are like young. And you gotta remember, equate these to level 1s.
Uh-huh.
Can Dahlia take a look and just see what she believes to probably be, like, who she would probably peg as being the youngest?
Oh yeah, that's the water genasi all day.
Okay. So-
Smallest, youngest, but probably fastest.
How small does she look?
She's bigger than you.
Damn, I was gonna say, if she's about the same size, you're gonna go over her high five, like, yeah, small people.
Well, she's shorter than the rest of them, but she's a little bit bigger than you, and she's buffer than you.
So I'm gonna look at the martial artist and the swordsman. So have either of you been trained to take down someone who doesn't stop coming at you?
Well, actually, our discipline focuses on redirecting enemy force.
Okay, and what if they keep trying to attack you?
Simply keep stepping by them, and enough small jabs will bring anything down.
Okay, so you're still at least hitting back.
Yeah, no, it's basically like slip, throw him if you can, kidney punch as they pass you by. Slip below, kidney punch as they pass you by. I'm more take it on with my shield if I can and try to create an opening.
Dolly's gonna say to them like, all right, well, if we do run into any combat,
We'll respectfully let you take the lead and not get in your way.
that's fair. Support it as best you can.
Yeah, we'll stay back and protect the cart. And Wake here, if Wake sees you get hurt, they can try to heal you.
All right. So I just want to hope that everyone gets back here in one piece, which is a simple, simple escort mission.
I say, as long as you guys are sharing capabilities, Wake will just show you. We'll hold their mace, and basically out of it comes a small blade of water. I'm able to use this for a punch of time. Like, it is just consistently moving water, but kind of like in a loop.
If
That is
anyone
the
asks you if
aquatic
you wanna
blade
touch-
cantrip.
If anyone asks you if you want to touch their orb, politely decline them and tell them you're not into that.
Well, I do like orbs, but I guess I shall trust you.
Anyone like these? Honestly, unless it's your own orb, don't touch it. Honestly.
Don't touch another man's orb, especially unprotected.
Especially if they're offering to have you touch their orb. Then it's just then they have ulterior motives.
Well, so actually, they basically put a giant bubble in front of them. I like this orb.
Is that your orb?
I made it.
Then it's your orb. You're fine to touch it.
I love my water cantrips. I can't lie to you.
Strap will lean over to Strap. You think the message is getting across here?
I don't know, Peleus, do you think it is?
Fine.
Alright. Well,
Lance, this one likes kicking stuff.
the water did not see one.
It's telling you that one of the newbies likes kicking stuff.
Oh, that's good. Like how?
She basically looks awkwardly and does a very clean high kick. It would even reach above your head.
Yo.
Flow like water, crash like a waterfall.
Certainly is one way to do it.
I can only throw a punch. That's it.
Still a good punch.
I would
To be
demonstrate.
fair,
it
your
to you.
punch nearly dislocated someone's jaw.
True.
It said some of the students of my school can actually create clouds of mist around themselves.
Ooh.
Interesting. I more prefer to simply barrage my opponents with so many hits that they can't pop.
So the Nagaron will slither up to Peleus and say, "You sure picked some very agreeable companions. Now, let's get going. These citizens aren't gonna feed themselves."
I suppose you're right. No, that's wasting.
As he slithers up on the cart, because he uses a ramp.
Alright, Dolly's gonna start her scouting ahead.
The rookies will bring up the rear. And I will now roll a driving check, see if this goes eventful or not.
Rep sits in cart because he has short legs.
Do you have short legs, or you just have a really long torso? It takes about a day and a half to get there, as the driver seems to briefly lose control of the horse at one point, and it just starts to get stubborn. Dahlia, you don't have any of these worries. Your horse is a professional.
Of course.
Flora, you have had these worries, but you're not there.
My horse is rolling its eyes at the other horse like, come on, man.
Yeah, the horse like, we're already not that popular. You're not. This is why the other races don't like us. What, in this world, horses are not popular?
This is why everyone else uses axe beaks.
Yeah, I
okay?
was gonna say, this is why people are starting to prefer axe beaks.
Do I have to
Or
roll?
giant wolves.
Do I have to
Are you-
roll stealth?
I was gonna ask for that, yes.
Okay.
And then Perception.
21.
Ninja.
Natural 20, 21.
A bear, but not near the road.
Dahlia's back. These rolls.
You see a bear scratching itself on a tree, stripping the bark.
Say she is looking for any signs of cultish activities, any places for possible.
You see no humanoids.
She's looking for places for possible ambush and places for possible camping.
Roll me a knowledge nature. Also, because you are able to, you'll basically be spending a day there while he picks up his...
Fuck.
Okay, never mind. So yeah, unfortunately you don't find a good campsite, but Bahir does suggest pushing forward as you will have a day to rest there.
Damn.
And he'd like to get his business concluded. So no camping, essentially. If people are gonna get jumped, let's just keep moving.
Yeah.
You know?
Fair enough.
Okay, everyone has done forced march. Take your point of exhaustion, which will be gone very soon. You are brought back to Drumbin Village. You are well aware of this. They have upgraded from a dirt wall to a wooden wall.
Oh,
Nice.
good for them.
Yeah,
it's on
Fort Norton.
Yeah, no more Fort Dordsley. We upgraded the GT. Scrap, did you have anything to say?
I was just gonna say, what if take a little snooze?
You could! But that means you're sleeping on the job and right behind the employer.
I'll take my point of exhaustion, thank you.
Yeah. As basically says, you have the rest of the day and we will leave in the morning. I have business to conduct. Slither. And the rookies will go with him for protection.
Dahlia's gonna get out a thing of alcohol she has, pour a shot glass, just raise it to the mountain near us, and then just drink it.
Rest in peace, Dragon Mom. Rest in peace, weird rusty bear trap that just showed up. Okay, I mean, would you like to do anything in Chicken Town or just skip it?
She's gonna just go to the palace. Well, back where we started with you.
Yes, it's kind of weird being back here.
Time to
Here I
release
am.
you into the wild.
Bye, Butterfree!
Get out of here, you dumb, stupid animal. Anyways.
He just says that when she wants you to leave the room.
Insults are our love language.
We just hate each other.
Scrap would like to check in with the leader here, because I remember we
Mayor
did a
Ida?
job. Yeah, we did a job for her before.
You basically ask around and you find her target shooting in the backyard of her. It's slightly better than the rest of these houses, but not by much. Seems like an old barn that got fully converted into a bigger house. Oh, if it ain't the little newbies.
Not so newbies anymore, but
Kiddo,
we're
I
getting
did
there.
what you did for 20 years.
Well, we got some newer ones with us this time.
Oh, that's adorable.
So, how's business been in the town?
Oh, I mean, you definitely been selling a lot more, but it's been pretty good. This snake guy who comes in here every other week tends to buy up a lot of our stock.
Yeah, there's been a bit of a dip in the amount of food Illyria has access to recently.
Which is great for us. You know how many eggs we have just going to waste?
Well, I'm glad to hear that you're at least selling them. Just wondering if you'd heard anything weird happening recently.
Well, we were told from the city that carts get ambushed on the way here, so we took the money we got from those sales and we built a better wall. Hired some some full-time security around the town. Usually just me and 5 other guys.
Yeah, I noticed the wall. It's looking a lot better than the dirt one.
Yeah, we got a carpenter out here. Those are living trees.
The wall is living trees.
Yeah, we got a carpenter to build a gate, and we got a phytomancer to spawn up some trees.
I've got a druid friend that would enjoy that.
Oh, that's neat. What game? Who?
The druid that has the dragon.
Alea. Brianna Alea. Yeah. Oh. Yeah, no. Yeah, we hired some men-at-arms, and they've been just patrolling the walls. Nothing's happened, especially not to one of those weird wild dogs, but, you know, every now and then they gotta deter somebody.
Yeah, I actually ended up making parts from one of those into a disease-curing potion.
That's good, at least you got something out of it. You would not believe the amount of chickens we had to incinerate that may have been infected.
I can definitely believe it. Those things were nasty.
So you all look damn exhausted. Points Flora, except you. Really rising looking at us. She still looks tired. She still has the exhaustion, doesn't look as tired. Come on. They got chicken and waffles over at, let me get the name, at the Clucking Roost.
Did the Clucking Roost?
Yeah, you are
Chicken waffle.
You are fed chicken and waffles, both with a hot honey and a blackberry syrup.
Scrap is so ready.
Dahlia's just gonna eat and then go to her room and sleep.
Yeah, she's basically just somewhere free. They're not gonna charge you anything to stay here. Yeah, I will remind people their delicacy here is blackberry stuffed chicken. So yeah, they have those 2 things in spades.
Blackberries and chickens.
Yep.
Nice.
Yeah, they settled near a Blackberry Grove.
And I'd love some chicken and waffles right now. Sounds so.
Oh god.
Then dash your door.
Helios goes into the woods to see if there's the remains of the one guy that he killed out there initially. Brings him a drink.
Oh,
Hey,
good.
buddy, how's it going?
Pick up a skull and start ventriloquizing with it as a drinking buddy.
Just play with it. Hey, Peleus, I'm doing great.
I feel like I've lost a lot of weight.
God bless that. Peleus, what are you doing?
No, nothing.
I imagine they would have found. I imagine they would have found his body and be like, hey, feed that to the chickens.
Yeah,
Just throws the
chicken
skull
feed.
behind him. Nothing.
Yeah, is there anything, any general goods or archery goods people want to pick up, or just time skip out?
Might actually. Do they have? I imagine rations are probably cheaper here. Might want to pick up some of those.
Yeah, they're cheaper. Let me get the price thing. Hold on.
So I don't
No,
see
like I
anything.
have a shop inventory that I privated for this place.
Yeah, no, I was thinking about like talking to Flora of like, hey, do we want to have extra traveling rations here out of the guild expenses, or
Where are our rations again?
Probably not the worst idea.
yeah, since we're in a place.
It should be in
Where
her
they're being
inventory.
tracked. They're being tracked by Cat.
Yeah, we are actually kind of low
2 silver, 5 gold.
for.
That'll get you some dried chicken jerky and some dried berries.
Like how many rations per?
1 per 2.5. You get a rat because rations are only 5 silver. We're
Yeah.
cutting that in half.
So 2 silver,
Oh,
5 copper.
You mean 2 silver, 5 copper?
Yeah, that's what I
Yeah,
meant.
you said
yeah.
5 gold. and I was
No
like,
one. Yeah,
Wait a
the gold
minute,
threw
eh?
us all off.
2 silver,
Yeah.
5 gold for Scrap's life.
We all just went,
Yeah, for a
damn,
ration.
that's
I was like,
expensive.
whoa. Maybe
Welcome
we
to
don't buy
famine.
rations.
Guys,
Welcome to famine.
we don't need Gucci rations.
They all have Supreme hand stitched onto the jerky.
Yeah.
Oh,
You have to take the stitches out to eat.
It's honestly more of a hassle, but people think it makes it better.
It's gilded
Oh,
in
God.
hard gold.
No.
Oh, yeah, it's like those golden
Nah,
steak
nah, nah.
or whatever.
No, it's
like,
not gold leaf where you can eat it. It's solid gold.
Oh, God. No, please.
Oh my god, I
Just-
can't believe we've got 80 pounds of Red Bull.
So, Gloria, you wanna...
I'm doing math.
Okay.
We're
40
gonna
by 2.
submerge Scrap into a giant vat of Red Bull.
Just reminds me of a meme I saw. Unattended kobolds will be given energy drinks and taught to swear.
Did I do that math right? I am not good at math.
Try
It's
the.
It's subtraction, so you tell us.
2 silver.
No, I'm trying to
and
decide
5
how many.
copper,
Yeah, I
right?
did.
So,
I'm thinking 40 rations. 40 by 2.5 is 100. So it'd be 100 silver divided by 10, so 10 gold.
48 silver, so. What?
We need to do something with that bull skin and all those wasp parts.
Right? Did I do that math right? 10 gold should get us 40 rations?
something like that.
I can't check right now. Well, let's see.
Well, you can afford, even if it's more than that, you can afford
Yeah.
it. So take the 40 and do the math later.
Yeah, because 2.5 times 40 is 100.
So that would be 100
Yep.
silver, which is 10 gold.
Yep.
Yeah.
I got it right. Okay. 40 rations sound good? That'll put us at 80.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
more than
A
enough.
group
that's
inventory
pretty
says
well.
70 rations.
Yeah,
Is
that's
it there?
incorrect. It's old.
Okay.
Yeah, that group inventory handout, I'm just gonna delete.
Good
Yeah.
idea, honestly.
But the giant wasp?
They're all tracked somewhere else.
Mm-hmm.
Toma, these are all tracked in a spreadsheet.
Good.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah.
Got
so
it.
you now got all those. Bella, did you want arrows?
No, she's got arrows galore.
Okay. So we then skipped the return trip.
Oh.
No one bought blackberry meat set.
Oh, damn.
You want to?
Yes.
Okay, I'll give you. I'll message you how much it costs per bottle. You- And then, okay, so you guys get to the cart, and getting out there. Now the cart is now full of crates. So, sorry, Scrap.
Can I not sit on the crates?
They're tied down, stacked, so you'll fall off.
Scrap can ride
Scrap,
on my
do you
horse
wanna-
with someone.
Yeah, I was gonna say, Scrap, do you want to hop up on the horse and I'll just
If
walk
you-
next to it?
It does look a lot more imposing.
Get a little
Okay, we
Yeah,
need to get
'cause
a. We need
We'll
to
just
get
stay
a,
next to the cart.
we need to get a bag made specifically to travel with Scrap like a purse dog. Get Scrap a go purse.
Flora's literally
Sure.
suggesting she'll lead the horse. Scrap can ride up on the horse.
I was gonna say we just get one of those like front baby carriers and put it on Pallius and have Scrap.
I mean, I thought the whole point I was in the cart was so that I could just see over all people.
Probably can on the horse, you just probably can't see past Flora.
You'll have one blind spot.
Yeah, you'll have one blind spot, which is forward. Them's the brakes. You are transporting stuff now.
All right.
I'm fine with whatever.
Wish moving.
Okay, Dolly, you want to do your thing?
Hiya. 23.
Yep. Wait, advantage?
Because of a cloak. It's camouflage.
Did I say advantage, or did I say it'd make it easier?
You always had it be advantage with the cloaks.
Oh yeah, because it's like the white ones.
Yeah.
Alright. Perception check then.
8.
Good to know. So, yes, you are.
Come on. Sorry. Computer's fucking up.
Need a minute?
No, we're good.
Okay. As yes, you're doing that, and on the road you are stopped by some cloaked guys. One of them says, "Time to collect some taxes."
Ha!
The Nagaron man just says, "I've already paid your stupid taxes. You're not keeping the food away." And I'm gonna take everyone to a map in a minute after I set things down. Sorry, it is loading. It is chucking like shit to me right now.
Yeah. I was gonna say, I don't remember voting for these guys.
I don't remember you voting.
Having taxation without representation?
You're a convicted
yes.
Pallius. You can't vote yet.
Pallius, now would be a great time to apply the poison.
Possibly, yes.
Remember, flashing or piercing for poison.
Yeah, that's for the, I have the injector thing on the arm.
Yep.
I think, yeah.
No, so you come across 4 whole guys and 2 pigs, but those pigs just seem to be grumbling. Yeah, Dahlia would definitely be hidden in bushes. And the rookies basically they volunteer to handle the pigs. Just for the sake of representation. Come on. There we go. 2 commoners.
Hey.
How react, kids?
Yeah, these guys, I assume since they've got like the pigs and stuff, they appear to be obvious cult members.
That's just the generic thing now. What do you mean, this guy?
What?
No, like they're tokens. That's just what generic tokens look like now.
Oh, yeah, no, I'm talking about since they have the pigs and stuff, they're cult members.
And if you want to make that decision, this wild pigs are still just a thing.
I do like the new tokens, they're pretty cool.
Yeah.
It does look pretty cool. Who the fuck uses war pigs, though?
Who said they were war pigs? These could have just been wild animals, and they're like, aha, other thing, I will do this.
I was Scar just like pokes his head around the floor. I was unaware there's a road tax.
It's about half your cargo.
Just looks back at the cargo, back at them. I don't think you can carry that much.
Are you trying to negotiate?
I'm just seeing how they react to me.
They're now thinking about the logistics.
While they're doing that, can Dolly try to sneak around them to be behind?
Rolling more stealth because now there are actually people like right here.
Yeah, she's still using the bushes.
Yeah, this is more for sound than anything
22.
else. I'll say you can definitely get there without being noticed.
Oh,
All
there's
right.
more people behind my character sheet.
Second monitor, Selkis.
Yeah, Selkis, these
I
are
will.
friendlies.
Oh, those are okay people. I was ready to murder.
You punch their cleric.
Pigs bad. Pigs bad. Friendlies.
That's a generic token looked like, you know.
It's better than that silhouette.
Yeah, that's fair.
Hun-
Okay, I'm gonna be honest. I can't get the vision out that it looks like a pair of legs.
Oh yeah, kind of.
You suck.
I'm sorry, I ruined it for everyone now.
I'm gonna give them pink so they're good, okay?
Okay.
But
Pink
do you
good.
begin to do hostile things or do you pay your taxes?
Oh no, we're definitely not paying the taxes. I just want to see how they'd react to me being like, I don't think you
They
can
just
carry
say,
that
we'll
much."
take half.
I just looks up at Flora. I don't think that's gonna work. Do you think that's gonna work?
No, it's not gonna work.
Oh, I think they can carry a crate or two with 4 guys.
You're gonna carry a crate by yourselves or by hand to wherever.
Where are you gonna even take it?
Home.
Where's
Roll
that?
charisma. Raw charisma, scrap.
I have faith. He convinced the farmer last time.
13.
Hey.
You get one more question.
What direction did they walk in from? Is that like north?
This way is north.
Which one seems to be the main one doing the talking?
The one in the middle seems to be talking.
The one with an actual picture on his token.
Oh, I figured.
So are you guys some of those ones that have the weird bracelets that make you just super hungry all the time if we take them off?
They do not answer you.
Dolly, I think that's your cue.
Alright, so
And I will play the music.
Oh, Dolly was gonna step forward, put her sword to this guy's throat, and be like, "Hello."
Okay, one moment. Let me just pull out sheets. I expected this to go taxes, actually. I ain't gonna hold you. I expected taxes to be paid.
Nah, fuck the government, AJ.
So the cult magician.
I
That's
mean, our guy told us that he already paid their damn taxes. So
Yeah.
they want more.
Well, my question was, because she's hidden, does she get to do something?
Are you gonna kill him or no? Then, like, I'm not sure what you could do except for okay. Now you have your sword to him.
She was gonna tell him to either call off his men and show us his lovely home, or I slit his throat.
This one will point a staff toward you, right at the back of your head.
Okay. At that point, she was just gonna ask me spirit guardians.
Cool.
Word?
pulls out static crossbow to point at the guy who's got his staff to Dahlia's head.
Cool. I'm gonna give him nameplates again.
Oh, corrupted guard.
And I'm not gonna give the pigs nameplates.
Aw. I'm gonna call that one bacon.
Oh,
Was
and
the
I
other
get to
one
call the
Bits?
other one salami.
I would say, is the other one Bits?
Call it lunch. Now that's a Peleus initiative right there.
Ah,
Flora got a natural 1.
Yep.
Cat turned jam roll off.
Yep.
I got a 6.
Got a 50.
Yeah. No, Spirit Guardians will go off. You're not getting a free surprise round on these guys.
That's okay. They all start their turn in Spirit Guardians then.
That's fine. You're not gonna like what you hear.
That's fine. We have no other thing to assume the fact that they're just thieves, so it makes...
I'm saying what happens. So the corrupted guards make it with advantage.
Okay.
Uh,
Fail.
6,
Fail.
10, good. And the magician. One check. Look, I have so many sheets up. Give me a second. There we go.
Imagine
That's
imagine they all just instantly go down on their turn.
20.
That will pass. Still takes half.
Yeah. And then there's that one. I probably shouldn't have a sheet for each guard up. I'm an idiot. And a fanatic 7.
Fail.
Cool.
So, let me just... 3d8. Ooh, bad roll. They all take 7. Except the one who takes 3.
Yeah, it's still like
That one just gets like a searing bruise on his cheek. Ow.
still like 25 damage.
Why do you do these things?
Now I need another check from the...
Starting his turn, I know.
Yeah.
I'm health bars.
Better.
Yeah. 7.
So he takes 13.
Cool, he explodes, but then something happens when he explodes.
Oh, no.
Dahlia, deck save.
Well, this is already more interesting.
Wow!
Yeah, unfortunately, as he erupts in a basically he gooifies. You're gonna take 2 whole necrotic damage. Concentration.
It's a pass.
Damn!
I know this mechanic. Micah used it in his last game. It's cool.
What, gooifying?
Yeah, they just burst. It's great.
Grandpa.
I'm gonna suggest that you shoots crossbow at magician.
Okay. Attempt.
17.
Damn, you lucky.
Let's see, that's a -1 on bolts. And crossbow. Take your staff away from my bard's head.
No.
Sage.
Okay.
Cracking
my HP.
I guess I'm gonna hop down behind this tree for cover.
You tuck roll and walk. Dahlia.
Dahlia turns and is just gonna sunshine fist the magician.
Ora!
Natural 20.
Hell yeah!
Damn.
15 radiant.
That hurt. Okay. Okay, that hurt me. You do these things to me and it makes me cry.
Huh?
I say you do these things to me and it makes me cry.
No, hang on. That only rolled
Punch
2d8.
good.
Oh, no. Okay.
No, it
I see
No,
how- I
it
see how
did.
I
Just
see
one
how
of them
it
was shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright, so yeah, that's 15 damage.
Okay.
And she just BAM! Right into his face.
Was safe from him. 18.
Still takes half. So 10.
That's much better.
Yeah, that's good.
Okay, he gonna look at you and he getting a little iffy on your existence.
Not sure how long you should exist.
I can't be racist if he's a race that doesn't
Doesn't
exist.
exist.
God, I hate Atlantis.
Why?
I don't know, too much water.
So for his primary action, Dahlia, he gonna smack you in the face.
Okay.
10.
She
No, he not.
slaps the hand away. No.
Yeah. And bonus action, he gonna teleport.
Okay.
Yes, run out of the area where Peleus would get hit.
No, he got things for this. And sadly, he cannot do that funny thing I have programmed. But go ahead, Selkus. Dash.
Actually, I forget. Does Spirit Guardians hit everyone, or just the people you specify?
Specify. So everyone except the people who are robbing us and the
Yep.
boars are safe.
Oh, I assumed.
Yeah.
But AJ, I don't need to dash. What are you talking about?
You should anyway.
I don't need to. I can just shoot him.
That's true. But it's a lot funnier if you dash.
Yeah, it's true. I will bonus action. I'm gonna spend a point to dash. So that give me extra movement. Hello, sir. Actually, I'm gonna go right here instead. And I'm going to Scorpion Whip.
Alright.
Eh.
Alright, that hits. 1 second. Okay.
And I need a strength save.
1 second. I'm not done.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and he gonna shield that to know you.
He's got a 15 AC, goddamn. A 16 AC.
Yeah, you gotta be a
Mhm.
16 AC.
Yeah.
Mage armor's a bitch, ain't it?
I guess so. God, got dicks. All right. Well, second attack then. Yeah.
Bounce.
No. Ah well. Fucking.
Okay, and I'm
mages.
gonna make these things. Okay, I don't need the fanatic sheet anymore. Let me just get rid of that and not move Flora's token on accident. I have the sheets collapse on top of you guys. So this is gonna be red and then blue, okay? Red's gonna fail and blue's gonna 10. So no.
Man, that advantage is
It's a plus
not
1,
good.
homie.
Yeah, it's not doing very good for him.
Rodin,
Ooh.
Running
Yeah.
the damage from Spirit Guardian.
Yeah, that's
please.
14.
That's
I can
pretty
sugarcoat
good.
it.
Mhm. Okay, and then this one, and obviously they're gonna do this.
Alright.
This is gonna be Red's first attack. Yeah. Wait, 14.
Miss.
Okay, second attack from Red. 16.
Will hit.
Okay, I need you to take 8 piercing and a fire. As it's basically spear is crackling. Good job. Blue. Natural 20.
Yeah, that's gonna hit.
I need you to take 15, and then we're gonna call that 6, so 21 damage. And so that would make the save 11 now, because it's more, half of that is more than 10 now, so.
One moment. There we go.
Save goes up. Yep, save goes up by 1. Denied!
AJ. We did the pub crawl. She does not fail con save.
No, she don't. Con Goddess Dahlia. I'm down for this culture. He does get 1 more. An 8.
She does the one thing in Bleach where she just catches the blade in the hand. Just, no.
Hey, Dahlia, free perception for me.
Natural 20!
Jesus.
Yeah, good job! So now that you see these guys up close, they look like they were once humanoid, but their flesh has gone slack, and hair is all over their faces, and it seems like these were humanoids that forcibly grew tusks. And they're stinky.
Indeed.
So please know that they are stinky. Go
Alright.
ahead. Laura?
She will sort of holler out. We should probably keep at least one alive.
As you're doing that, Scrap just responds to you by pointing to the magician. That guy looks smart.
Can we keep one of the pigs? Says the adventurers.
And then, let's see, we're going to... I'm going to Blade Song, actually.
Learn.
What? And then I think we're going to go with Icicle Javelin on Red. Or not.
As you throw it, it melts. It's a hot day.
Yep.
Dahlia's natural heat just says no. But not really. Toma.
How messed up's the magician?
A little under half. For now.
How good controls does it seem like the merchant or the snake man?
The cart good.
I didn't want to spook it with a bomb.
Yeah, no, cart good. For all intents and purposes, cart is more of a, hey, they could attack this.
Don't let them do that.
Yeah, do not let them do that. It will not, it is not a token, it's on the map, it's not going anywhere.
Yeah, I'm gonna move over to here.
Ooh, you're here.
And just gonna real quick dump an extra regent or 2.
Keep in mind, his AC is still +5.
That's fine. Because what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna hold action to throw a non-lethal bomb at him after his turn starts and the shield dissipates.
You can still do that as a reaction, remember?
Yeah, he can then reaction to that.
That's okay. He has to spend an extra spell slot on
Oh,
the
that's
shield.
fair,
to
that's
do it.
fair, that's fair,
Fair
okay.
enough.
Yep.
Madame Dahlia. Also, Burden, thank you for confirming that. I was really not sure.
Of what?
Yeah.
I didn't know
Yeah.
if he could do that to a held action.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I can make my held action when his shield dissipates. He can then react to my bomb getting thrown at him by casting shield again, but then he's spending his another spell slot on shield, which is fine with me.
Toma, I don't
Dahlia is
understand.
going to use a second level cure wounds on herself.
Good job. Toma, I don't understand the stack.
16.
Alright, good job.
The stack is a complicated phenomenon in both D&D and Magic.
I like Yu-Gi-Oh! Where they got chain links and it goes in a numbered order. Nothing happens at different speeds. Everything is because of this, because of this, because of this.
That's gonna
Well,
Bardic
the only
Inspiration scrap.
Thanks. The only
Hell
time
yeah.
you can have things stack in Magic is when things are instant speed.
Okay. Your turn, madam?
Mhm.
Hey, Flora, you look juicy.
Scrap.
I thought it was when his turn ended.
Oh,
No, I said when his shield dissipates.
Yeah.
yeah, which is at the start of his turn.
Yeah, so go ahead.
Let's see. It's gonna be a nothing. 18.
Yep, shield denied.
Plus Bardic.
Oh, yeah.
Right, it is plus Bardic.
Oh, yeah. You gotta beat a 20.
Which also means shield's still used.
Yep.
22.
22, okay, roll damage. See if he's still up.
I need to add 2d8 to this because I put 2 of those in. So that plus. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no.
Oh my god.
Yes.
32.
It was a
Yeah, that's
non-lethal
a-
bomb, right?
It's gonna,
Yeah.
it's gonna be 32 non-lethal damage to that guy.
Well, I was
Knocked
gonna drink.
out.
I never get to use any of my cool new spells. I don't get to show off.
It literally was just. Alright, now that I. Oh god!
Tie him up.
Well, I guess that guy's done.
Yep, there goes me getting to show off my new ability, my new stuff.
Sorry, Agent. Well, I thought we were gonna have to fight like 20 guys. Damn. Okay,
Why?
so. Because that's what you said was the ambush before. So I thought there'd be more.
Before!
Like with Ludner and their group. You said
He's-
there's
Yeah,
like,
that was transporting people.
Yeah. By the way, Valius, that guy's just bruised all over because he basically just got a claymore of rubber balls exploded in his face.
I imagine you just overwhelm the shield and just shower him in them.
Well, take your turn. I'm already mad.
Yep. All right. So Dahlia, were you able to see me and specify for Spirit Guardians?
Yeah.
Yes.
Everyone
Okay.
but the cultists, those two cultist members, are.
Okay.
Well, I hope the pigs are still excluded because they're just wild animals.
Well, here I
No,
go.
the pigs
I guess.
are definitely in the thing to be hurt by this if they come near me. She can't risk it.
Yeah. 22.
No, that'll hit.
And for near max on that. And
Okay,
your
so
strength
they
save.
take half.
Okay.
And this is a magical effect because it's a magical item.
Yep.
So they have advantage on this. 7. 8.
God, they
Failure, restraint.
cannot save on that.
No.
Restrained. So I take him, bind him up in the whip, and then I go for a haymaker.
Okay.
10.
Unfortunate for you.
12.
I'm gonna do it 2 more times. Oh wait, yeah, no wait, that was the first roll. 2 more times for spending them. Yeah.
16.
Natural. No, because I have advantage
Yeah,
from the
he's,
being
it's
restrained.
it's restrained.
So
and
natural 20.
disadvantage.
Yep,
Oh, please
that's what-
do.
Yeah. Only 8.
Wait, I thought
If it's a
I
haymaker,
thought you were
it's
doing
max.
haymaker.
Oh wait, yeah, it is haymaker.
No,
Yeah,
I'm
that's
not
right, it is
maxing out
max,
the
so
crit die though.
It's the weapon die gets maxed out, so I mean, the only thing is the 8, so it'll be 16 plus 3.
Okay.
It should, yeah.
Yeah. The thing is, like ordinarily, if I don't have advantage, a disadvantage crit is 2 nat 20s. So like,
Well, I think
odds are
the
not
other one
very
also lost the HP, I think.
I hate that the cubes didn't share it. I'm so confused.
Oh god.
No, like when I did it to one cube, it didn't do it to the other, so
I
I was so
know.
confused.
okay.
I just saw
So,
the other
yeah,
one's
you
talking
got
and
the-
went, huh?
Did you drag the cube on twice, or did you copy them?
I dragged them. I never copy.
All right, so you got the damage from the
Yeah.
max damage crit. All right, and another one.
Another
Regular.
one.
8.
No.
Aw, God said 8.
Does it have to spend its action to save?
Let me get the thing. It is. Let's see. If target creature must save or restrain, it may repeat the saving throw at the end of each of its turns.
Okay, so
It does not take its
two
action to break it.
attacks against Dahlia. Natural 20. By the way, I'm rolling the thing.
If it's still restrained, it's disadvantage.
Yep.
Red's not doing shit.
Yeah, if it's
This is
red.
blue.
All right. Well, blue both
Takes
will
5.
take- yeah, blue will take 5. Red.
And let me get the other one. Yep.
19. So he will.
They're still both
also
fine.
take half.
So by the way, natural 20 for first attack on you. So that is going to be 13 plus 1. 14 total. Con save. And dropped.
Damn.
Well, I mean, you still got a pretty good amount of damage out of
Oh
it.
yeah.
Still enough for me to understand why you have it, but still hate the shit out of that spell.
Yeah.
Like, it's one of those, I'm not gonna be mad at you for taking it, but I'm gonna be mad at it for existing. Only 17.
That will hit.
That's 10 plus 11 damage. And the other one gets to make attacks at disadvantage, so.
That's fine.
Red 1, 6. Red 2, 6.
Oh, that's a good disadvantage right there.
The answer is 6.
It's yes.
And with advantage, 21, it's free.
Yeah. I was gonna say, actually, it wouldn't be at advantage for being magical. Maneuver is just a mundane effect.
Magic item.
Yeah, but it's not it's not the item. You know what I mean?
Since there's nothing that specifies, I'm making the DM call.
All right. I mean, I disagree, but all right.
You don't have to agree.
I know.
So it is now free.
I mean, he still would have saved anyways because he was 21.
Yes.
Gosh damn it! Why does Hugh Jackman look better at 55 than he did when he was 30?
He's a mutant.
Laura, blast him.
Please cold snap, it will make my damn night.
Did there?
He didn't get to fireball. us,
Right
so he
here. Leave Dahlia out of this. She's done nothing but make me chuckle. But scrap.
That.
would have to-
Hey, if you're gonna get salty about me knocking out the mage, you should have given him cover.
No, I'm not. That's funny. I'm not. I just picked you to hate for no reason. I'm like, who's the first character I'm looking at? You. You're in the center of my screen.
I don't know. I just need someone to hate. I don't have a reason.
Yeah, I just need somewhere to direct all this.
All right, let's go with a mind whip on red.
Okay, they make this
Yep.
with advantage. 18. They're fine.
Yep. So that's how this combat's going.
It is half damage, so they still take 5. Ignore Blue's health bar. I'm tracking his separately.
Fair enough.
And there is no and. That's my turn.
Alright, my folks are out of town, so I'd answer a text. Like they're in Florida.
That
So
sounds
scrap.
nice.
It's during a hurricane.
Sounds a little.
I'm a
less
little-
nice.
I'm a little bit surprised the magician didn't just immediately try and put us to sleep instead of talking about it.
Nah. That was never gonna work.
No, it was not. We have too much HP.
He is far too smart to know that would just work on a bunch of buff guys and scrap.
Let's see here.
I was tempted to say he puts the horse to sleep midway, it falls over and throws everyone out. One day I'll get to use you, dark magic, but for now I will close you.
I'm gonna move up to here,
You've moved up to there.
and I'm gonna swing the radiant shovel at him.
Hell
So
yeah,
let's see
radiant
what
shovel.
happens.
Add 3.
At 3.
It's 23
Yes, that'll hit.
for 10, and
Cool,
4 of
everyone
it is
around it
radiant.
Cool, everyone around it make a dexterity saving throw.
I was curious to see if the radiant would have any specific effect.
23.
19.
20.
Okay, you all take half. You all take 6.
6.
As the goo burns.
Still up.
I should have stepped closer.
I'm gonna give this guy his actual health bar back. There we go. Oh, that wasn't it. Hold on.
Oh.
No, I typoed. Better. Anything
So-
else?
Just to be sure, this guy did not turn to gooey because he got knocked out, right?
He got knocked out.
Okay, because I just wanted to ask cousin Micah's thing. Even when we tried to knock them out, when they went to 0, they died, exploded.
Then what's the point of knocking out? That would be mean.
He didn't want us to be
Micah?
able to question him.
Oh, that's so soft. No,
They
you
were
guys
all,
did.
they were also all minions that wouldn't have known anything anyway.
Yeah,
so I
I
think he
said-
just did
no,
it.
you
I
got-
think he mostly did it to save time.
You guys did this. You get a reward. You played smart.
Anyways,
Duh.
Valley's gonna like, alright, starting to hurt a little bit. Then the cast invisibility.
And then she was gone.
And she's just gonna.
Yeah, no, that's
Yeah.
that's
I
proper,
love the idea of
that's
just-
proper response to.
I love the idea of moving just one square.
And she's still gonna stay invisible, but that's where she's staying.
Yeah,
You,
getting
he's not stinky.
No, she is gonna. If she can, bonus action, start tying him up a bit.
It's not hostile.
Exactly.
I wonder
I-
if
If he
I
was
wonder if
conscious, I would say yes. It's hostile, but if it's just, well, I'm not harming him and he can't resist, so.
Yeah,
I
so
wonder
it's
if the
just
stinky is what
pulling
makes
out
them turn
some
blue.
handcuffs. Do.
Yep. I don't know. Why don't you get up? You're small, so why don't you go up there and get a whiff?
Ugh. Well, I'm gonna walk forward and get within range, and I'm gonna go.
I'm gonna hold W.
I press C to auto move.
I press W plus mouse 1. If I can open my character sheet, there we go.
Can you press mouse 1?
I fucking hope so. Yeah.
22 unfortunately hits him.
Just keep punching.
And I need a strength save for 7 and 5.
23.
Well,
Why would he have advantage on?
Magic item.
He's arguing that a weapon
guess-
maneuver counts as a magical effect, which I
If it's a
disagree
magical
with.
item.
That's what he's saying.
He's saying
how
it
I
because
want-
it's a magic item.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and that's how I want to do it.
I'm just, I don't know. Anyways.
Okay, so poison, denied, 7 damage.
Okay. Air second attack. 22.
Unfortunate for me. You want us to make another one?
Yep.
I enjoy that I'm continuing
15.
to get kills with the shovel.
I believe that saves, yeah.
Yeah, it's strength plus proficiency plus 8.
Alright, well. I'm gonna, in that case, bonus action, inexhaustible, yeah.
Oh, sorry. I forgot the 1 in his health bar. Forgot the first digit.
For 9. Alright,
Cool.
that'd be for me.
So I'm just gonna delete this token because it became a goo. I can't delete the red one because that has the initiative on it.
Gotcha.
Hey, Scrap.
Hello.
Let's rap for a minute.
Intrusive
10.
thoughts.
Yeah.
21.
Wow.
Take 8. Because it's gonna try to stab you through the shoulder.
Rude.
Yeah. I'm choosing them to do damage and then rather be able to do their funny bonus action. Anyway, Cat.
I can move here, correct?
Yeah. You're just under a tree. I'm gonna say take 5 feet off your movement to dismount.
Fair enough. You know, Fuck it. We're just gonna stick with the ones that were working earlier. We're gonna go with Ray of Frost. 17.
Actually miss.
Well, that's my turn.
Jesus.
Yep, scrap.
I just had it. There it is. I'm gonna flashbang.
Okay, as you throw down the, thing, it is not affected.
Well, Scrap doesn't know that, so he tries to move away.
Yep, let me just get the attacks up. It does not seem to rely on sight. 15?
Yeah, it has.
How did Dolly get away?
Takes that.
That's a good question.
I just thought it were. I mean, I didn't choose to attack you.
Save the reaction, I guess.
Yes,
Oh, okay.
they had another thing that I thought was gonna happen,
Oh, gotcha.
and I was gonna get. I'm just gonna say, essentially, he was gonna. If he was gonna get blasted, he was gonna self-detonate, which is a reaction.
Oh, fuck. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, so he throws the flashbang and starts to run. Immediately gets hit. And goes, ah, it's cheating. He just runs up and he's up. He seems to be like kind of putting a little bit of joviality into it. He's just like, Flora, they're cheating. He's gonna... Yeah, it'll probably be fun. I'm gonna just turn and shoot crossbow at him. Tweenie.
All right, so that crossbow will hit.
For
Pew pew, indeed. It is still
yeah.
up.
13.
Yeah, it's still up. I'm just. They said I'm tracking its health separately right now, so. And subtraction. Okay.
And I think that's it, because I did bonus action and stuff.
Alright, Dahlia, why don't you take your turn?
The guy's tied up now.
He is tied the fuck up.
He turns around, a little bit out of breath. She pulls out a shuriken and just throws it at the guy.
Ow.
Unfortunate.
Unfortunately, as it bounces off his armor.
Alright, and she's gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4. That's gonna be her turn.
So no Bardic.
Yep.
Damn it.
Okay, Pally. Oh, yeah, go ahead.
AC.
They don't grow on trees, damn it.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
got
what?
4.
Okay, I'm tired of this. What does grow on trees?
Fruits.
Then why are they so expensive?
Because
Did you also
the trees
see the
are
thing
far
about
away.
orange? Did you also see the thing about orange juice?
Yes.
Good. It does grow on trees, doesn't grow on trees. What are the trees for?
Alright, well, we're gonna go for the whip again. First hit. Oh,
Yep.
yeah, 24.
That'll hit him.
Yeah, for 10.
That's cool. He's gonna use that reaction I talked about. Actually, no, he already spent it.
Oh, cool.
Cool. No, that will kill him, but you will have to make that dex save.
Alright.
Ooh,
Eight
for
to
half.
Take a damage.
Man.
By the way, since you got him, I'm just gonna show you what it was. That's what I was trying to save.
Oh, shit, okay. AJ, this is fire damage, right?
No, it's necro.
3d10.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Damn.
Yeah, it's 2d10 if you kill it, 3d10 if it kills it.
Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah, essentially it would kill itself, but...
I have to 1.
And I say we save the questioning for next session, so Mike
Yeah.
can be involved.
Yeah, I think so.
So,
See
I'm
if
just
it
gonna
comes down
change...
the road.
Yeah. Guys! I found a nickel. So, thank you everyone for tuning in. Please follow, subscribe, check out the Twitter, check out the Instagram, check out my DM Guild shop. All you have to do is search things like Umbermancy, Venomancy, Pyromancy. any of the elemental magic classes you can think of to get some amazing spells for $1. So, thank you for tuning in. Don't get got by goo, and choose your role carefully.